204 dudes want so many male friends. It's too much.
So take out the
2 and 3. Yeah.
In order for a household to run properly, take that one out.
To be a leader, oh no, you can keep that one.
All right. How many male friends?
My favorite. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Take that one out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think there was a couple on here that sounded like we kind of discussed it earlier. Which one was it?
The basketball one.
I think so.
If the league's in the better
Yeah, we kind of had that.
That does sound familiar.
Yeah, so we'll cut that one off.
Okay, so take out that one. The male friends, female friends.
Everything else seems alright still, and then I have a random to throw in.
All right, no problem.
Just got that random you put. You always got some pee in there. All right, do your thing. You know what you gotta do.
All right, folks. Welcome to another episode of WAWG. We all we got. I hope everybody had a blessed and safe week.
Yes.
And everybody's having a blessed and safe weekend so far as well. Hopefully you're staying hydrated and staying cool. It's another hot day out there today. I think we're touching, 35, 40 degrees at the Humidex.
Something like that.
But I'm not the one to complain.
Well, right now it's saying it's 23.
I understand what country we live in. I understand the climate. We only get, like I said, 2 or 3 months of this. So
you can live here, you can live anywhere, I say, because we get every type of piece of weather at any time of the year.
I still think it's only 2 seasons. It's cold and hot for 3 months.
Yeah, but then you get, no, I'm saying, but it happens at any time. I'm saying, like, you get the rain. It could rain you can get 4 seasons in one day. You can get everything in one day. You can get heat, snow, rain, and friggin' sleep. I don't know.
It's funny. I was talking to somebody yesterday at the barbecue, and they said they don't mind the 40-degree weather with the Humidex.
I know there's people like that.
Yeah. Now, if you can deal with like the stickiness,
They're probably island people too.
Sorry?
They're probably island people.
Yeah.
So
the Canadian weather, we get something called the Humidex, right? If you go to Jamaica or one of those islands, they don't get that sticky, icky,
that nasty,
feel like extra layer of skin. Yeah, man, they don't get that. It's a nice, fresh heat that just spawns you and hugs you. Here we get that sticky, icky stuff. So I don't mind it because
it's not a good sticky icky.
I don't mind it, but anything's better than snow and shoveling and minus 30 degrees.
I just want in the middle. I don't know why we gotta be extreme. I can't just be in the middle. I should be able to just sit, relax, and that's it. I shouldn't sit there and sweat starts running down my face and I'm not moving around. Like that's out of control, and I shouldn't sit there and be shivering. I should be able to sit there, relax, knock out, and feel nice. I don't have to sweat or nothing like that. That's the weather I want.
Yeah, but I fear for those people who your ACs aren't working. They're still using the fans. They're still using, handheld fans. Shout out to you guys. Get your AC fixed, because we still have, another month of this? Again, take it as it comes, because just around the corner is October, November, so I could bask in this plus 40-degree weather till December. I'm good to go. I don't mind it at all. Yeah. Plus, I gotta shed some pounds, you know what I mean? So all that heat, all that sweat, just kind of hopefully evaporates. So
as you can see, not a wardrobe malfunction here.
We got a wardrobe. We got a
man's shirt bust open and looking like J-Lo dress and thing like that now. So he couldn't wear that today because we weren't gonna, subject you guys to that viewership.
It's still tank top season. We're still in August, so this can pass for at least today. So we're still good. We're still good.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So what do we got on the docket for today?
The digs.
Yeah.
All right. So this first one is it's a doozy. We're gonna, you know where we go to sport first. We like to go. We go to the sports.
Show me your best combo. What combo you got?
Huh?
You got the jab, uppercut. What do you got?
My best combo in a
best
fight.
combo.
9-1-1. Come get this man. He's trying to hurt me. I just put my foot in your chest. Just hold it back. Get out of here. Use the reach.
See the segue though? We're starting off with sports. That's why I wore the tank top. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Show up the pythons.
Yeah.
I know you can't do that.
I don't need to, bro. I told you.
Black man looking like Skeletor.
Beautiful.
Frig.
Beautiful.
All right. What do we got? Ali.
I could fit through a door with these.
Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson in their prime. Who's winning in 12 rounds? Who you got?
trick question right there.
You think so? I think it's an easy one.
Because you said, no, you said who's winning in 12 rounds. Tyson don't go 12 rounds.
Good point. All right, you got me.
So if you're saying who wins in 12 rounds, I'm have to say Ali.
You got me.
Now,
if Ali can
get past the first round,
right.
That's the thing, and that's the thing with that question. It's like I don't want to say apples and orange, but it's like it's almost like that. It's like if one can survive one's thing, which I think in the end it kind of will favor Ali to win, because if he can move around and remember he's locked, so he can stay away. All he has to do is get Tyson tired.
True.
And then after that, he can just work on him for the rest of the match, right? Tyson now has to pace himself from 3 to 12. And he's never had to really do that. Like, really, look, in his prime, okay, so this is really in his prime, so he doesn't even know. All he's been doing is knocking guys out. First few seconds, first round. I don't even know, barely seen a second round. A third round is probably foreign to him at that time, right? But Ali, if he can, that's what I'm saying, if he can stay away and not let Tyson touch him for those first few rounds.
Which he can.
I'm not going to say he'll win like it's a given to Ali, because Tyson all he needs to do is still just get one in there, right?
Yeah.
If he's not too tired. But it favors more to Ali, I think, once you get out of the first 2 rounds. Once you get to 3-4 rounds, it starts favoring in Ali's favor.
Yeah.
Because we don't know if Tyson could pace himself at that time. Well, we know he never really had to, ever.
Yeah.
Right? Until the late, when he was done.
Yeah. So you're going straight Ali?
No.
Mike? So who?
The fan in me is Tyson.
Yeah.
Right? The fan in me is Tyson.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. See, the logic in me, that's what I'm saying. It depends on what Tyson does. I can't even say, really, because I'll have to say overall maybe Ali would win. But like I said, if he gets out of those, if Tyson can't touch him up in those first few minutes, I'm not saying Tyson doesn't have a chance. It just weighs more in Ali's favor. So I'm still here. I don't know how to go. They have factors that are major for me for them, right? Which is it's either the first few rounds or past that, and we don't know. We know what Ali could do. Rounds and all that. We don't know what he can do with a man's power like Tyson getting at you for those first.
Not really, because he faced George Foreman, and George Foreman he had some muscle behind those punches.
Yeah, but
it wasn't compared to Mike Tyson.
That's what I'm saying. The movements of Tyson, and Tyson's like, remember, Tyson was an angry man.
Yeah.
So those punches is out of like an anger. Foreman's were hurt, but that's because that's strength, right? Like it can still feel the same, but I don't know. I just feel like with a Tyson punch, it's just like he's in there. I think Foreman was just going, but Tyson would like lean everything into that punch. That's why when he would hit you, man, they just drop it.
Yeah.
And you see him dropping guys that are bigger than him too, and you're like, okay, they should be able to at least take that, but it's just, I don't know. Tyson's strength is different.
Agreed. I agree with you. You didn't say anything that I can disagree with. I still think if Ali, he's more strategic, right?
Yeah.
Where Tyson was just like an all-out, like you said, brawl right away.
Yeah.
But if Ali could, because Ali had those combos, right? So if Ali could catch him with an early combo, I would think it'd be lights out. I don't even think it'll be 12 rounds, to be honest with you. If Tyson could do like one of those one hits, I think Ali can still absorb it in the first few rounds. Like, I don't think he's knocking Ali out in the first 3-5 rounds, even with those punches, even with those powers, right?
I don't know.
I don't see Ali getting knocked out. I don't see that.
I could see Tyson knocking Ali out.
That's kind of blasphemous. I don't see
It's
him.
not blasphemous.
I don't see him.
Just like I could see Ali. Like you said, if he gets to, even if it's a late round, a knockout's a knockout. Doesn't matter when you're at it. Knockout's a knockout.
I can't see Ali getting knocked out, bro. I can't see that. He's too quick. He's almost like a bigger.
I'm not saying he will, but I'm saying if it were to happen, Tyson, I think, could be a guy that could do it with that power, that aggression.
Yeah.
Like, I know Ali was the one that was maybe given that aggressiveness to other people. and in fight. But Tyson's, his is just totally, his isn't just a boxing aggression. His is a life like that. His life was boxing.
Yeah, but
without boxing, Tyson would have probably just been a straight up criminal or whatever. Ali would have been something. Yeah. Even with a boxer, he would have been something in life. You know what I mean? I still think Ali would, like, with all the, as you said, combos, you need the length and hit. But all he has to do is stall rounds.
But he was slippery too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
he's
saying.
like a bigger Mayweather to me. Like he has like the defensive tactics. Like it would take a lot for Tyson, I think, to catch him.
But I'm saying Tyson
on one of those punches.
Tyson would have to beat the body, and Tyson could weaken him on the body if he needed. He couldn't just always go head. But that's what I'm saying. Tyson has with all his weapons, yes, I think he can do all of that if it works. Like, if he's on his game, he has everything working for him in those first rounds and catches Ali on something. Like, you know, he studied him and seen, okay, he likes to do this, and caught him on something. I think he can damage Ali because Ali hasn't felt that power. Like, I'm not saying those guys back then didn't have power, but even guys now, I'm saying, I don't know if anyone's ever felt like a Tyson power. Like,
and then that's true. But then the other thing on that as well that we didn't touch upon is Ali had the reach, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. He can
like his arm length is way longer than Tyson.
This is why I would give Ali overall because of all of those factors.
The foot movement is another one.
He can hold off. He can stall certain things and cater it to his way. That's what I'm saying. After those first 2 rounds, Tyson, like, the match will start here, and by if third round comes, this is Tyson's chances, to me. Yeah. Like, it drops significantly, you know what I mean? And each round it'll keep doing this because we don't know if we've seen him do it in the first few rounds, and we even know after that, and everyone said it, like, okay, Tyson, what can Tyson do past a third, a second, a third, into a 4th round, a 5th round, a 6th? Like, can he do? And he probably could, because you train for that. It's just in a fight, he's never had to do it. So, based on those, I'd probably have to agree with you too, because you said Ali, right?
Yeah, I'm saying Ali.
He's saying Ali, right? Yeah. So I'm saying Ali within factors, but I think Tyson has a great chance. Like, I don't think it's a done deal. Ali all the way. Tyson has no chance. No.
The only thing I can't agree with you is the knockout. I don't see Tyson knocking out Ali.
If Ali does what and makes him and Tyson and gets underneath that, gets inside, and you see him come up, God, no, Ali's dropping. He's dropping. Okay. He hits him, Bob running square up, and Ali's like this, reach and Bob gets hit, and if Tyson rocks with another one, if he hits him with a 1-2, he's dropping. He's dropping.
You know what would be funny?
Maybe not on the first. 1-2, maybe he might need to hit him 3, knock him down 3 times to keep him down. But I think he can. I'll put money Tyson could knock him out if he catches him.
To be honest, you know what would be more entertaining though? The press conference. Oh. Could you imagine a Mike Tyson and Ali press conference before a fight? That would be golden.
Ali says some rhyme and inspiration.
That would be golden. I want to see Tyson. I'll eat your kids.
That's what Tyson will say. That
would actually be more entertaining than the fight to me. But who you got, TJ? If you had to pick Ali or Tyson, who you got? Tyson. You got Tyson?
Hey, right.
I can't go that far, yo. That's like betting against Jordan to me. Like Jordan and Ali are like the same level.
But I can't Tyson's a Jordan too. That's what I'm saying. In their eras, Tyson was Jordan. Knocking mans out early.
I think Tyson. To me, Tyson's more like a Shaq. Like, the power is there. Like, no one could touch that power. But if you put a Jordan who has skill.
Yeah, but he was bringing titles. It's not like he was just knocking mans over, not winning titles. Tyson was winning titles. That's why I would say he was Jordan. I get what you're saying. The Shaq part, I totally agree. Yeah. Like, take away the titles, he is Shaq. The only reason I say Jordan is because he was winning belts. It's not like he was just knocking guys out, but in championships, he was losing. He wasn't winning those or whatever. Then I would say, okay, he's just straight.
Yeah, but
something of what. I just give him Jordan in that era. He was for his time when he was dinging. He was the Jordan of boxing because he was the man. Everyone wanted to see. Everyone wanted to be him. He was winning and all of that. That's why I say he would be the Jordan in his era. If you want to say an overall career, sure, you can call him a Shaq. Fine, if you want. But I'm saying for that time period, in their time periods when they were winning, Ali was Jordan, for sure.
Yeah, I could.
Tyson became Jordan for that era, because like you still talk about him. Man still talk about Tyson. And look what the comparison we're doing, right? And you still talk about Jordan. Any ball player, you compare it to Jordan. Now boxers, you compare it to either Ali, depending on the era you're talking about, or Tyson. I guess you can put Mayweather in there. People use him too, but we're not talking about him right now. We're just talking about Tyson and Ali. That's why I'll say those two would be the Jordans in their eras.
Yeah. I still think it would be close, but I'm not gonna go all okay. You know, Ali will knock him out right away. But it'll be hard for me to bet against one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time.
Yeah, no, I get
my personal opinion.
I get you, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I would say Tyson for in his time period, and there's a gap from when they fought, so you can say that it's not like they crossed over a little bit. Maybe it was like a year difference, or Ali was like right in the end of his prime before Tyson. Like they didn't never when Ali was done, Tyson wasn't even popping yet or anything, right? So that's why I will say that separation. Why I would say either one. I think obviously could knock each other out.
I'm looking forward to the future where they can actually, well, they do it now with animals and goats and pigs and whatever, but they should actually clone these if they have DNA, well, they have DNA of these former athletes, put them like in a ring, make them go at it. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't mind watching a cloned Ali versus a cloned Tyson fight right now. I'd pay to watch that.
But again, at the end of it, if you really want to, you know, comment sections, everyone comes with it. I would easily say like, yeah, but that's DNA, but that's not Tyson's life. DNA is different from a life. That's just DNA, but he didn't go through the life Tyson did, so that's not Tyson aggression there. That's just Tyson image. Yeah. Even with Ali, this guy didn't go through the slave time and all the racism and all that Ali did to have that emotion. They're going to have the DNA, but not going to have the emotion of these boxers.
I got you saying.
Right? Yeah. So it's not going to be the actual fight. It'll just be based on whatever skills that they have them leveled at. So then that's what it's going to be based off of. It's not going to be that aggression. You're not going to be able to, and you're not going to get that press conference, maybe, but they're going to have to enter their wordage or how they speak and all of that into them for that part. But
shout out to all the Tyson fans and Ali fans. For all those people that are born in the later generation, if you haven't watched Ali fight in his prime, go back and watch that. The Thriller in Manila. I'm sure you could catch that on YouTube for all younger cats. And of course, if you guys didn't watch the Tyson versus Holyfield matches, Tyson was a crazy man. He still is a crazy man, but yeah, I wouldn't get in the ring for Tyson for $20 million. Yeah. I appreciate my life.
I'll get in the ring when I'm running. Like if you say you have to last one round for Tyson, I'm fucking running. I'm running. I will drop, duck.
I mean,
I don't know.
If there's some agreement prior to the fight where Mike, I'll take like a shadow box to the cheek or like hit me in the ribs, then I'll take it. There'll have to be some type of agreement prior.
Hit me in my butt cheek. I don't know, something like there's gotta be where there's no vital organs that's gonna hurt me. I'm sorry.
And knowing how crazy Mike is, yeah, whatever. Ding, 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 bomb.
Sorry about the butt cheek.
But I got Ali. All right, continuing with sports. What do you want to do next?
Yeah.
Best plays in sports?
Yeah, this one was you always come to so many. By the time I get to the bottom, everyone's gonna forget what the first option was.
So I actually had a good debate with Karen about this last night. She doesn't watch sports that much.
Off screen,
but
shout out off screen.
Shout out off screen, Karen.
I see you sending she sends into the different
shout out to DJ
different memes.
Shout out to DJ H2O getting up this early and trying to work the brain cells. It's all good, bro. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. It'll come.
I don't know what to call them when someone sends you with memes.
DMs?
But something they're not but it's not DMs. It's they're like memes or little stories or whatever it is on it.
Like reels?
Reels, there you go. You see what I mean?
And you're talking to somebody that's not that proficient in the internet and how.
Yeah, there's some stories on there that she's sending still. Kind of crazy, but
She'll make an appearance next weekend, hopefully for the barbecue. So shout out to her. But yeah,
okay. So you guys were ranking best plays in sports.
sports. Yeah.
All right. I'll let you run off.
Okay. So ranking the best play in sports. Which one of these would you say is the best play in sports? Period. All right. So number
Obviously,
one.
you might have one or two more, but for yourself, what would you rank?
Top of the top.
All right. So there's no right or wrong answer, guys.
And this is just in any order, right? So I'm just listing it.
Yeah.
So first off, a dunk on in basketball. So you're coming down the court.
Dunk on him.
Boom! Jordan dunk. Boom! Sean Kemp. Boom! Vince Carter. So just giving a man a boom! A facial. That doesn't sound right, actually, still. Do they say facial? No. Facial sounds kind of PG-ish. What would you call that? Not a facial, but
is that one of those?
a poster.
Is that a pause moment?
Poster.
Is that what you say? Pause when you're
not a facial. A poster. So you're running on the court and boom!
Posterized.
You're postering somebody. Not a facial.
Hopefully, some of you guys know who Sean Kemp is, because I know he didn't name anyone young for you guys. That's guy name. Beer guy's not playing.
Or Anthony Edwards.
There you go. That's who they know. Shea.
She's not really dunking on people right now.
Whatever. John Morant.
Yeah.
He might pull a dunk or a gun. Which one? I don't know.
But to me, none of these current players stack up against the dunk on.
Of course.
Personal
But anyways,
opinion.
all right. So one, a dunk on in basketball. Two,
a three-pointer to win a game.
Yeah. Three,
A home run to win a World
Series, not just a game. World Series. That Joe Carter for those J fans out there.
1993, back-to-back.
Yeah.
Go back and YouTube it.
Four, a winning goal in the World Cup.
Karen made a good argument about this, but we'll go into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Five, beating the fastest time in a 100-meter final in the Olympics.
In the Olympics.
In the Olympics. Okay. Six, an overtime win in hockey.
No, I don't. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I call
overtime win to win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Overtime win to win the Stanley Cup. Not just a regular hockey game.
I don't watch hockey that much.
That'll definitely be last. Okay.
No disrespect to all the hockey fans.
No, even hockey will pick just scoring an overtime goal would not be topped over so many.
It almost sounds like an honorable mention, but I had to pick something. All
Okay. A 100-yard return touchdown. But you know what? Since we think to win the Super Bowl, we'll put that in there.
That's right.
Right? And, okay. Or a last-minute Hail Mary TD pass to win the Super Bowl.
That's right.
You can pick one of those two. So, out of all of those. So, a dunk on, three-pointer to win a game, home run to win the World Series, three-pointer to win the championship, home run to win a World Series.
Yep.
A golazo to win the World Cup, breaking or setting a 100-meter final record in the Olympics.
That's right.
An overtime win for the Stanley Cup.
That's right.
And running a 100-yard return touchdown for the Super Bowl, or a last-minute Hail Mary TD pass. Wait, are you passing or catching for that?
Oh, you have to catch it. You have to catch it. Well, you have to catch it.
So, but are you being the one? Are you
we're
being
talking
the quarterback,
about
or are you the one like which one? Which end of this are you for the last minute Hail Mary?
So
are you throwing it?
We're talking about the play in general, right? So just the play.
But I know, but which part of you're only one person in that play? Are you the quarterback or are you the receiver in the play?
You're the receiver. I think the receiver.
So you catch the ball for the touchdown. Okay.
I mean, no disrespect to quarterbacks, but you're just throwing the ball.
It needs to get caught.
So the catcher has.
As perfect as you put it.
That's right. The catcher has more of a stress. They have to catch the ball. They have to ward off defenders.
All right.
So and that aspect, the receiver.
Catching a last-minute Hail Mary for the TD.
That's right.
All right. So
what you got?
You know me. I'm a.
First two are easy. First two is easy.
You think you're going with dunk on in basketball?
The first two options.
Yeah.
Easy.
Really? I gotta disagree with you on that one, brother.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because to me, and here's why.
Yeah.
Those are actually more common, right? People get dunked on in a game, pretty much every game, right? A three-pointer to win a game. I don't want to say the
What
NBA
about
games
a
are
dunk on to win a game? instead of just a
It's
regular
still not
dunk
the
on.
same.
Okay, but I'm saying, have you seen that though? And you said these have been done before. That's cool. I get you saying a dunk on, but to win the game,
A dunk
on, and I'm talking like you guys meet at the rim. It's not a pass by, like bodies. Boom, man is swiping. You get it around. You collide and bam, and then you win the game now.
I can see. Okay, I can see what
Okay.
you guys are saying.
All
However,
right, but I'm just setting the scenario for you.
no, I got
Go
you.
ahead.
I got you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and that aspect, to dunk on a person and win a game,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that before.
Okay.
So in that aspect, okay, you got me on that one.
Plus to add to it, because every one of these were to win a game, and we didn't do it for the dunk, so we got to put that in.
Okay, then that's a fair argument then.
Okay.
But you get.
But keep going,
Good,
go ahead.
good one, TJ. Good one. I got you on that one. You go.
No, what was yours?
Okay, so for me,
Yeah.
you can't really beat the fastest time in the 100-meter final in the Olympics.
Okay.
And hear me out on this one. This I had an argument for with Karen last night. All these sports you're listing, that's more of the city celebrating, right? When Usain Bolt, for example,
I got you on one of them.
hold on. When Usain Bolt beat the record, everybody, I don't care which country you're from,
Yeah.
everybody was going, boom, like
Yeah.
this. Boom, like this. Yes, he represented Jamaica. We all get that.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people from Jamaica felt that pride. They felt that love. But all around the stadium, you had people celebrating like they were from Jamaica. You know what I mean? For the other ones, like a dunk on in basketball and a three-pointer to win a game and to win a championship in basketball, it's just that city that celebrated. Nobody from Toronto is going to celebrate that. Nobody from another city is going to celebrate that, right? But when someone breaks a world record in the 100-meter final for the Olympics, remember the Olympics is supposed to bring countries together.
Yeah.
It's supposed to bring people together, and everybody celebrating you getting that world record. It's kind of hard to beat that, in my opinion.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
All right.
But what you got?
Okay, so I gotta give you two answers.
You gotta pick one, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Personally,
Yeah.
for myself, I have to go one or two because I'm a ball guy.
Okay.
Right? So for that, in that aspect, I'm a ball guy.
Okay.
So I'd have to do one or two. It would have been two, but since I threw in the aspect of dunking on a man to win the game, I don't know. It's kind of crazy too. I know
I would love
like
to
you
see
said,
that, yeah.
3-pointers happen all the time, right?
right.
That would have to be like the 3-pointer I would want would be like, yo, man's trapped me into the corner of one end, and I tossed that bitch all the way down and went in.
Yeah.
That I'll take.
That's big.
Not just a regular like, you hit me and they're beautiful, but like you said, you see that all the time.
Yeah.
But the dunk on a man to win the championship?
That'd be nasty.
That guy might have to. I don't know if I got dunked on and I lost the championship that way. I don't know. Especially if I've talked the most, maybe. I don't know. I might have to stop playing ball. But
You know, you guys do bring up a good point. I'm kind of leaving.
no, stick with you. I get what you're saying. I like yours.
No, don't leave me in the corner. Don't leave me in the corner. I'm not. Hey, I'm still.
I'm giving up this. I made a scenario.
No, hear me out.
for
Hear
the
me out.
three-point.
The-
I
the-
understand.
You know which image is coming into my mind, TJ?
Okay.
Okay. I'm pretty sure one of them is already. You're gonna pick it up. When Vince did the Olympic dunk.
Yes.
Okay. But hold on a second. That wasn't to win the championship.
No. But that's
However-
never been done.
However, that's never been done. That's number one. And two, the reason why it was big is because it was on a bigger stage.
Yeah,
right?
Olympics, like you're saying.
If
with
it was in the
track.
NBA,
No, it still would have been big. But
but more people
I get what
saw
you're
it because
saying.
it was in the Olympics.
Yeah,
right?
highlight wise, because that shit was early in the morning.
Right.
But yeah.
But I'm not done. I'm not
No.
downgrading. Like I'm still going with my.
Like I made a scenario that has never ever happened for the 3-point. So I still get what you're saying with that. But outside of that, I might see. I know I might have to go with the World Cup because, like you said, it's on the world's. Everyone watches World Cup.
That's right.
It's not a city.
Yep.
It's your country.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
It's just like World Cups every 4 years, right?
That's right. So you have
Just
to,
like
you have
the
to wait for
Olympics.
that.
Just like Olympics, right? Every 4 years. So they're both in the same scenario.
Yep.
But And I mean, not no penalty kicks. I'm not talking about a penalty kick.
That's soft.
But a penalty kick. I mean, this is in the game. You guys are going. This is OT, like the extra time you're playing in. Seconds is winding down. You're probably even in injury time now.
Yeah.
And you just get that, you come down and just, boom, and the ball just curves.
Bend it like Beckham.
Drops in, bro.
And celebration-wise,
And if
I've
you do-
never been to a soccer game, but when they score goals, bro, those crowds go crazy. Like they go nuts.
That's in the stadium.
That's
Wait
in
till
the
you
stadium.
leave and you hit the street.
And you're
Wait
going
till
to
you
a
get
bar.
back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would have to go to realistically to say which one. Yeah, no bias and none of that.
Yeah.
I would probably have to go World Cup #1.
You're putting that past basketball, the dunk on to win a game.
Yeah, because like you said, this is a world.
International. That's right. That's right.
And this is 4 years.
That's right.
For the next 4 years, that's what you're talking about,
That's
eh?
right.
That dunk on's for the next, like, you'll talk about it.
That's right.
But it could get overshadowed really quick. Like, there's other soccer plays that can happen in
Yeah.
other leagues and things that'll go on. But World Cup, and there's still going to be talk about it when the 4 years roll around until there's another champion. And even with that, if it's not that same way, that's still gonna get brought up when they talk about, hey, championships won in soccer.
Yep.
Greatest moments winning a championship in soccer. That's going up there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'll give you that.
Right? And then I probably would put the 100-meter #2 because, yeah, people gear up for that.
Yeah.
And everyone wants to get, yo, when is it on? When is it on? You go, everyone sits down, they're waiting, and it's just silence, and you just hear, bang! And mans are going, and that's a crazy moment. That'd probably be the most nervous moment, I think, in sports.
Now I guess we're all gonna be biased here, but I think we'll all agree. As I look at this list now, there's only one play that really sticks out for me, and it has to be the Joe Carter.
Okay.
I'm looking at the list right here, and I'm just thinking something that stood out for me that resonates is when Joe Carter hit that winning home run.
Yeah.
To me, single-handedly, that had to be the best play in sports over the past, I would have to say 30 years, bro. Right? Because that happened in 1993, we're in 2025. Tell me a better play in sports that has happened to win the top achievement in that respective sport. I don't think you guys can name that. Basketball?
Taking all emotions out of it, because
Forget that we're okay, let's forget that.
But that's what makes it great. At the end of the day, it's a home run to win a World Series,
Yeah.
which
In the
has
past-
happened before. Okay, in the past 30 years, I can't remember.
give me
I think
a
there might have been,
better
but
play.
I haven't watched every World Series in the past 30 years. I'm pretty sure
hasn't
baseball people will tell you there might be a moment that
To win
to win a World Series.
No.
I think there.
Find me
A home run, maybe
a home run, no. Probably like a friggin' double, triple, or I haven't
Like,
seen a home run to win a World Series.
I'll give you that. I'm just trying to play the other end just to see if there is an argument there, right?
Yeah.
But I will give you that because again, with everything behind it, obviously for us it's Blue Jays. One, it was a second title. It was again back to back.
Yep.
And yeah, that was a 3-2 count.
Yep.
Which is the perfect number. I think it was 3-2, 2 outs.
And
If he missed it, that was game.
If you guys go back and look at that season, because the reason why that season really sticks out for me is because me and my aunt used to watch the Blue Jays the thing about Joe Carter that season,
every day
he
he
was
watching that
he
game.
was actually garbage. He was actually Mr. Pop-Up. Go back and look at it. He was Mr. Pop-Up for the
He's doing a
entire
lot of
season.
pop. Yeah,
a lot
I
of
think I remember
pop-ups.
There was a lot of pop-ups happening too.
So when Joe Carter got up to bat, me and my aunt were like, "Oh, it's over. It's a wrap. It's gonna pop it up and lose."
Nah.
But when this man stepped
Knew that
up,
home run was coming.
I didn't know that stuff.
Nah,
I thought it was a wrap. But
I didn't know it for sure, but something was like, yo, this is the perfect time. Like, you knew this is the perfect time for it to happen. But when it happened, everyone was like shocked.
Yeah.
Even though everyone wanted it to happen,
yeah,
like, when it hit, bro, it was like, you heard from me, like, I was like, yeah. And it went over, like, yeah. You're like, yo.
it's like one of those things that
We won 2 in a row. Yo, what the hell is going on right now?
it would have been wicked if that was the first one that we won. That would have been big. That would have been big.
Yeah, but regardless, that first one, and he was involved in the first one too. He caught the ball to get the last out,
Yeah.
Joe Carter, to win the World Series. So he's significant. Yo, Joe Carter should be freaking.
Oh, he's enshrined. He's
He's enshrined, but
yeah,
like,
he's
this
enshrined
is,
as one of.
even right now, like his name, he should have a street or something. Like
Oh, yeah.
Joe Carter way, maybe they do, but I mean permanently. None of this. All right, it's been 30 years. Let's take it. No, man, the man caught the ball and hit a home run.
Yeah.
After, as you said, maybe not being all that great, maybe not being the top 3 player or being the player he should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the man came through when he needed to, and that's huge. But you know,
I can't see any single-handedly
I don't know,
sports play.
100-yard
being
return for a touchdown would be
What was the second one again? What was the second one again?
what?
Which one?
The second option.
It was a 3-pointer.
To win it.
So you're not gonna do the Kawhi on Philly?
It was cool because of the bounces. I said mine would have to be a corner.
But that
launch.
was an Eastern Conference. It
But
wasn't.
he's saying if that was for a title, it'd still be crazy.
It
But
was,
again,
it was,
like you said, that's the
it
city.
wasn't to win the championship though.
No, but is your question says to win or win the championship?
It says to win a game, but I'm throwing in
So he said
championship
to win a championship.
because some of the other ones he put at that level. So obviously it's not gonna level out. So yeah, I said for a title. No, it wasn't. But I'm saying if that was for
it's
a
hard
title,
Even
it's
so,
still hard. But I know it's still.
I can't put that past the home.
I can't.
That's hard to put that past.
Home run is fucking hard.
Yeah,
too.
You have to hit something.
Yeah, home run
TJ,
is hard. I'm not gonna lie.
400 odd feet, bro. That's hard, bro.
100 miles per hour. Over
that's hard.
some of them are over 100 miles per hour coming at you. Yeah, that's crazy. You gotta know, and you gotta know what pitch it is. It's not even to say.
That's another thing.
Like this is not to say it's just like a home run derby where you know it's just lobbing. Like, is this a curveball? It's a slider. It's a fastball. And you gotta.
I feel so bad right now. Shout out to all the golfers out there. I didn't even
But
put
bro,
golf.
a hole in
A hole
one?
in one to win a PGA tournament.
That's grime. You know what?
My bad. That just came to my brain still.
It's still not beating out an Olympic.
No, it's not.
But
it's
right
a big,
there.
but it's a big play. Shout out.
You know what? I'll put that over the 3-pointer.
A hole in one to win a PGA tour.
I'll definitely put that over 3-pointer. A hole in one is freaking hard, B. And you don't see the hole some of these things.
Speak for yourself. I can do it.
Okay. We're not gonna do that.
I mean,
we're not gonna do this.
I'm pretty sure if
we're
I
not
try,
gonna
I
do
can
this.
do that.
Yo, if you guys want to
I
comfort,
mean-
you guys want to comfort him, comfort him.
I
for him.
mean, let's be honest, and I've said this argument before.
Yeah.
Golf isn't really an athletic sport. I mean, so I fit right in. You know, I mean, it's not like just swinging a ball.
We're not saying it's an athletic sport.
It's just about aiming
You
and
still need to train. You still need to do certain things. It's not simple. You manage your back problems. You see that, right? I know it's probably I know Tiger is probably doing a different 18 holes to get the back problem, but you still have to be fit, right?
yeah.
Okay, so so you said 100. I said
Yeah, I'm
World
keeping that.
Cup. You said you're taking.
It was the Kawhi shot and the Vince Carter dunk.
All right,
Okay, so you're taking basketball.
You're taking ball.
Yeah.
I said personally it would be ball, but realistically overall, I said I'll take a World Cup.
Can't go wrong with that.
Bend it like Beckham type goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Paul, what do you guys think? Let us know what you guys think.
All right, we will hop into. Yeah, we're getting into some relationship.
All right, you want to bring up the first one? I'm going to talk about it. All right, well, this guy's doing his R&B little tune here. Is it, keep going. Is it a cardinal sin to mistakenly sleep on your spouse's side of the bed?
Listen,
Now, this is actually a big one. For those that are in relationships, for those who aren't in relationships, you may not know
it's a cardinal sin if you're the
how
man.
significant this is.
If you're a dude, it's a cardinal sin.
All right.
For the women, it's not.
When you're in a relationship and you guys are in a bed, I think automatically the woman always dictates
Yep.
what side of the bed belongs to them. And if you encroach or step over that invisible line that goes onto their side of the bed, it could be a war. All right? So
Let's just show you. All right, so this is. All right, we'll get our.
this is
we'll
the
get our-
invisible line.
We'll get our board here, right? So, say we go from here to here, right? Okay, so shoulder to shoulder, right? This is the bed,
Yeah.
okay? No kids, right?
right.
Because you know when the kids are in, no, neither of you control the bed. Let's say from here, this, that's all you, dog. Maybe you get this amount. This from here to this, that's all her.
Okay.
In their mind,
I'll let
in
you
their
finish
world,
your point, but go ahead.
in their world,
I'll let you finish your point.
this is theirs. Technically, the whole bed is theirs. You're just borrowing space.
Okay.
you don't have a spot on the bed.
Yep.
They're just letting you borrow a
Fair
piece of the bed.
Yeah.
But other than that, you don't. Wherever they let you chill, that's what you take. If somehow they're on one side, hey man, you better enjoy whatever space you got, because when they're ready to roll back over, you just gotta take it.
Okay, so what about this? What about
the
this?
best
So
thing-
I'm glad. So you made that guideline.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
question for you.
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So it's just you on the bed right now, right?
Okay.
So they come in. The wife comes in from
You're
jail.
still
or-
just borrowing, but go ahead.
So
It's
they're
not your bed.
I just want to see what you're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
curious. So they're coming in from a long day of work, or they were downstairs cooking whatever, and you were upstairs chilling, watching a movie, watching a TV show. So you were lying on the bed like you own it already, right? Wifey comes in. Are you moving over because you automatically assume this is her portion of the bed that she has to take over? Or are you waiting for her to say, can you move over?
Okay. So mind you,
Remember, you've already decided
I
the
know.
lines, right?
I told you, like I told you, if I go in, if I'm still on the bed, usually I'm already
Are
on
you
my
by-
side.
by-
I'm on my side already. I don't.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't really necessarily chill in the middle, because I have the side table. If I have a drink or something there, I don't want to have to keep doing that to reach for my drink. I just want to. So I'll chill on the side of it. So when she comes in, she'll plop herself. She'll come down. But you know, all women, they're gonna come and they're gonna cuddle up on you. So if you want, the smart thing to do would be to plop yourself into the middle of it. So when she comes in, even if she tries to push you, you just be like, come cuddle. And then she'll lay on you. You still have your space. She's on you, and there you go. And you chill and you do it. But just remember, at the end of the day, it's not your bed. You still rent. You're just borrowing space.
I honestly didn't look at it like that.
You're borrowing space, B.
Yeah.
And the kids.
I think a bed should be a shared option.
It is.
You know what I mean? And I think
It should be, just like your wedding day, but you know it's not your day. It's just like the
point.
bed is not yours.
that's a good point.
right?
But
You take a piece, you get whatever she gives you, right? If she says, here, you know what?
But
I need you to take care of this.
what if you fell asleep on her side of the bed? Is it okay for her to wake you up and say, yo, go on your side of the bed?
Is it okay?
That's borderline disrespect.
Listen, is it okay? No.
No.
Is it gonna happen? Yes. she'll say, move.
Okay, sure. Can
She
you
might do one of those.
Can you do that? Like say you come home late, right? And
Can I?
Yeah,
Yes.
hold on a second.
Can I?
Give me-
yes. And my relationship?
No, can you tell her to say, listen, can you just move over for a little bit?
Yeah. We have to understand. She knows, like,
And she'll be okay with that?
yeah, because she'll wake up once I sit on the bed.
I know Karen is watching this and laughing at me right now.
Yeah, you guys are a different breed, yo.
Yo,
You guys are a different breed.
listen.
No, because you know what?
Listen,
You know what it is?
Karen, I love my wife, but she would absolutely agree 1,000% with you. The bed is hers.
Yeah.
The bed is hers. I'm pretty much paying rent to sleep in my own bed.
Yeah.
Right? And my rent consists of, getting something to drink, doing some extra additives. I don't own the bed.
All the things they don't do before they get to bed.
Right.
They remember once they hit the bed.
If I'm ever caught on Karen's side of the bed, it doesn't matter if I'm sleeping, it doesn't matter if I'm awake.
Yeah. Why am I sitting in bed?
I'm like, come on, I fell asleep. Go on. I don't know if that's just our thing or if it's a ladies thing in general.
No, I don't
Why
mind.
are you guys so consumed about this portion of the bed belongs to me and that's it?
See,
There's no
see,
negotiation.
off screen Jen, she'll get up for me to get on and then just get on top of me. Or
That's a good
cuddle
one.
up with me. So it's not necessarily her moving to her side. It's okay, come take your piece that you're allowed to borrow tonight,
Yeah.
and boom, I mean, I'm still here, which I don't care. It's fine with me. Like, where would as long as I can adjust, we can adjust and stuff like that. It's not a thing like all that. Like, it's all good there. But I'm just saying, knowing the bed isn't yours. Like you're just borrowing a piece,
I just want,
and it's still going to be wrapped up on you and take up that spot too. So
yeah, I just want to know, ladies, personally, like, why is it such an important thing? I don't understand it. Me personally, I don't understand. I hear what you're saying, but it's something that I've never grasped. Like, why is a portion of the bed specifically, why do you have to own that part and no one else can sleep on that? It baffles me. A bed is a bed. It's weird to me. But shout out, mention any comments if you want to put your opinions. Why is the bed so important? Let me know. Give me some insight. I still don't get it. I'm 43 years old. To me, you should be able to sleep wherever you want to sleep.
yeah, but it's just like school. You go and you take that desk. Everyone knows, hey, that's your desk. This is where this person sits. This is where this person sit. You know what I mean? If someone comes and sits at the desk, and now you get there, it's like you decide. Well, sure,
But then you have
can stay there for today.
But then you have a teacher. But then you have a teacher that can decide that, right?
That doesn't matter. Come on, dog.
It's not like a relationship.
You knew back then where everyone sat. That's their spot. So that's what I'm saying. With the bed, the woman knows, hey, this is my side. This is your side. But the whole bed is mine. I chose the bed. Yeah, you paid. Maybe you paid. No. You can't even say that because your money's their money, right?
True.
Your money is our money, right? So you can't even say like I paid for the bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, you worked for it to get paid for by both of you. But yeah, even then you don't own the only thing maybe you own is the pillows. Because she got her own and everything adjusts. The pillow is yours.
Really?
That's
you're living a great life if the pillows are yours too, bro.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Karen
No,
has
that's two
specific.
different-
No. Karen will.
No, I'm saying the pillow.
She'll know when a pillow is hers. That's my pillow.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's my sheet.
Yank. But that's what I'm saying. You have the pillows that that are yours that you've been sleeping on. Like I have pillows that are mine.
Yeah.
I cannot I'm not touching her pillows. She has her own
No,
pillows.
but can she touch your pillows?
She's not going to. We have two different heads. She's not putting her head on my pillow. She's not trying to do all that. You know what I mean? That's why you have her own. But the pillow part is the only one you don't have to worry about. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Women. I know they want their hair and all that stuff. I don't know why they'd want to put their head on someone else's pillow. So that's y'all two. I don't know. That to me seems like she don't want you having a damn thing in that house. She wants everything hers. Ding 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 ding. Off-screen K said, "This is mine. This is mine."
Whatever makes her comfortable. What's the saying? Happy wife, happy life. Take the bed, take the pillow. Just make me sleep. I'm all good to go. All right. Next one.
Okay, so all right, let's see what is in order for a household to run properly, does a man have to be the leader, or can a woman be the head of the household, or should it be 50-50? All right, so
This is a good debate.
cavemen will say, obviously, man run household, man run cave, women stay and clean and cook, or something like that. I don't know. But, and obviously I don't know, it'll be the feminist women would say, I don't know, women can run the household and blah, blah, blah. I don't know, to me, it's not even a 50-50. Like they say it's 100-100. Like, it should be split. Yes, you can have your preference of what one might do, you know what I mean? But you still help each other out in a sense. Like, example, me and Off-Screen Jen, like, she didn't like doing dishes or whatever, so I would do the dishes and she would do laundry. But I'll still help her with the laundry.
Yeah.
And even now, like now she'll do dishes, like,
But
you know what I mean? So it's like when if it's needed, we'll cross over. But like I don't mind doing the dishes. That's my I don't mind sleeping. Pop the phone and watch something or whatever and do some dishes, whatever. It's cool.
What about in terms of making major decisions, right? So
That's
the school that your kid's gonna go to, or
that's where you got to break down and get into like maybe the pros and cons. It's got to be maybe more of a fact thing,
Yeah.
not a this is what I want. Or even if it's something that they want, if it makes sense,
Yep.
there's no sense in really fighting it. Like if you don't have another reason for not wanting it or a proper reason, then it's just I don't want it, then no. Like give like
A
let them have let them have that because they presented something sensible.
sense, yeah. I
Right? That
understand.
makes sense. Like yeah, major decisions should be an equal thing.
Yep.
But if someone has to if it falls on someone or one person gets what they want, as long as it makes sense, you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
should be okay. No one should feel like, well, you always get to make decisions. Well, like shit, if every time you gotta come to a decision and they're saying something sensible and you're coming with nothing, then yeah, you gotta go with that. You can't get mad and be like, well, you make all the decisions. No, it's not like they made the decision, then came to you with something, say, well, I did this. What do you think? Then it's like, okay, well, you made the decision. It doesn't matter now. But if you both are there presented with it, and someone says A, B, C, and D, and you just say, well, A, you might want to go to A, B, C, and D. Because
No.
it makes more sense.
Nothing that you said is wrong, actually. I go with the old adage that you should run your household similar to like how probably not in as strict terms, but like how you run a government or how you run a business. Or, for example, how a principal or a vice principal runs a school, right? You need that head that makes the final decision. In terms of the 50-50, in miscellaneous stuff, like groceries or
That's whatever.
or little
Yeah.
chores around the house, I get that. But when it comes to like a final major decision, whomever, it could be the woman or the man. If you're responsible for like bills or major things, right? I think the last decision should fall upon that person. You get what I'm saying?
Yes and no.
Like if
But what do you consider paying the bills?
if you're paying for majority of the stuff.
But
Right.
what is paying? So basically, you're saying if you're the
So
one
so
working,
so I'll give you an example. So
if you're the one working, because what if one of you works and one stays home? Then basically you're saying that person makes all the decisions. But it shouldn't be that way because you're always working. You're not around. Like if it's certain house decisions, if you're not always around the house, you can't always make it shouldn't necessarily fall on you. You should be involved in the final decision because it's.
well,
Your money, not
no,
your.
no,
you know what I'm
it's
saying.
our money. It's our money.
Yeah,
So
but I mean,
it's still,
you're working to provide that money for it to be for the money to be used,
Right.
right? But you don't know what the right decision is for the house all the time because you're not always there,
Yeah.
right? So that's what I'm saying. Yes, she shouldn't just go and buy it. Like obviously, sometimes. I'm just saying she for I represent. It could be the other way around. I'm sorry. There could be stay-at-home dads, and the wife could be working. We don't know the reasons, right? So I'm not going to say that. But in this situation, she could be at home and dealing with certain things, and be like, okay, well, this needs to be fixed. We need money for this to be fixed. You can't be like, well, no. We'll wait on that. No, because you don't. If it's something she needs every day, obviously she'll explain it to you, but. You may think it doesn't need to be done right away. Yeah, use it, but you can find a way around. No, It needs to be done. It can't be your final say because if you're saying no, now things screw up worse. What?
No.
You're gonna take that on you? No, you're gonna be like, well, you should have told me. You should have let me know how serious it is. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it can't just be because, like, final say to me is both of you should have a final say.
Okay. So final say to me, well, someone still has to make that final decision, right? So you could come together as a team or as a group, and you could suggest or give your opinions or your advice, but it still takes someone to go back and sit down and take in everything that was said and still make that final decision.
Yeah.
Just like how, like I said, if you're running a country, if you're running a business, or if you're the head of a church, right? The church has a pastor. The people come and they say, listen, pastor, this is bothering me, or we should do this differently, or maybe we should include this in part of the program.
Yeah.
They'll take that information, but they still hold that final decision, right? So yes, it's you come together as a group, but you still need that one person to lead that group and
But I
make
don't
that
think it
final
should
decision.
be one person every decision. That's what I'm saying. Every decision shouldn't come down to one person, because situations are different. That's what I'm saying. If you're not involved in a situation, you should not have the final say just because you gave money. You don't know why it needs. And maybe you should have a final decision as in how much is getting, like it depends on what the final decision is. How much is getting spent, I can maybe understand that because, okay, listen.
So let me ask something. If you're, just hypothetically, whether you're male or female, right? Whether you're male or female, if you're bringing the majority of the funds, right? And you're dictating, okay, this should be allocated to this should be allocated to this should be allocated to this, and your other spouse, whether it be your male or your female, says, you know what, let's try this, or let's try allocating this instead to this, right? Is it fair then for you to take that information and say, you know what, it probably won't work like that, we're gonna do it this way instead, considering that you've always been the financial leader or the person that's taking care of the finances over the years. Okay. You should still be responsible for that final decision as far as money is concerned. Yes, you've taken in the information, right? I get that, and we're getting your input. You can take that in, but it's still up to that one person to make the final decision.
But this is what I'm saying. No, but I'm not going against that. I agree with that because you are the person that knows that. Right. You've been doing that. That's what I'm saying. Right. I can't just make a decision on something if I'm not around the house and the wife says, yo, this needs to be fixed. And I'm really like, well,
you compare
no, it doesn't because we've been able to do this and this.
Well, you compare
for this long.
You can say, okay, I understand that needs to be fixed, but what's more important is let's do this instead.
No. That's what I'm saying though. But she's in the house. This is what I'm saying.
Or he's in the house.
But I'm saying for our scenario, my scenario, this is me speaking, right? She's in the house. I cannot now say, no, don't fix this now because da-da-da-da. If she needs it, I have to agree to it. She's in the house more than me. I can't make that decision for her. That's like her making a decision for me now based on something that I'm always around, or I fix and I operate. Just like the financial. If you've been doing the financial, I come with a suggestion. I can't be like, no, I know more than you on that. No, you've been dealing with that. I can make a suggestion. It's still going to fall on you, which I get. That,
to make the final decision.
Yes, not because you make the most money, because you've been dealing with that the most. You have more knowledge on it, or you've been, you know a little more of the ins and outs with it more than me. You can take what I said, and maybe what I said might even be perfect and be like, all right, I will run with that. It was still your decision, but that's because of that. Now there could be something else. Now, you made the decision there. Now when it comes to the household part, she may make the decision because that's her part. You still make the money, but you're not in the house all the time. You may make the decision on what. Now, she may say this needs to be fixed. You say no. She says no, but I need this. Okay. What you need for it to be fixed now, you can make the decision, well, we're not going to spend an extra $100 when this can do the exact same thing as this.
Okay.
That could be your decision there because the money is being spent on it. You still have a say, right? So this is what I'm saying. It shouldn't just be one person making every decision no matter what because of the money. It should go based on who has more knowledge of it, who's been dealing with that situation more. Right? That's why I say it should be 100, right? You know all the thing of that one. All right, you deal with that. I know this more, I'll deal with that. Doesn't mean we're not going to consult each other. You still need to consult. You still need to let that person know, hey, this is what's going on. Outside of maybe an emergency moment, that's different. But if it's not something where it's life or death, emergency, and you need to make a decision right now, it should be discussed. Yes, one person will make the decision, but it should be the person who can make the best decision based on the knowledge or the information they're given, not because, oh, I work every day. Because There's guys who work every day who are never home. They're flying here and there and there. You can't always be making decisions in the home. And you see the wife's pissed off sometimes because like, yo, he's never here, but I can't do, sometimes, most of the time, you know what, sometimes they're happy because they let them make all the decisions, right? Because I'm not here. The only thing they just want to make sure is that you're within the budget.
Yeah.
That's it. You're not like going over it. But what you buy, when you buy, they don't care because they're not home. You can't tell me what I need in my home to keep me happy.
True. That's
Right?
true. But what about think about other aspects. So like let's say for example, here's another one. If your wife is thinking, you know what, I was thinking of becoming a Muslim, right? I know this is probably a sensitive topic, right?
This guy went religion.
Oh, I'm just hypothetical. No, actually, this is a
I
real.
like that.
This,
Yeah, go
this
ahead,
is
go ahead. I like
no,
it.
no. This is actually a real thing in a lot of houses, right?
Yeah, okay.
So say
Converting?
yeah.
Okay.
So say your wife or your husband are a practicing Muslim, right? Or a practicing Catholic, right? But you want to steer your family in a Christian direction, right? Or alternatively, a Muslim direction, right? Who should have the final say as to where your family should go as far as a practicing religion is concerned?
Listen, you see that right there?
So
I'll be dead
you have
honest. I don't
kids.
even-
You have kids. Let's say you
I
have
don't
kids
even, I
too.
don't even want to touch that one. In a sense, not of like
It's sensitive,
No,
yeah.
not that it's sensitive stuff like that. I just like with that. That's probably the toughest one I can get. Like that isn't just a simple who makes the money, because again that's your like the only thing I don't even want to say that.
And there,
Because
again,
what I was gonna say was if one is heavier into their faith than the other, I guess you can go with that. But just because I'm not into that whole believing in a spirit or this, like maybe I'm not into like was an atheist. Like I don't believe in none of that stuff.
Yeah.
But you do. Like you can't. I don't know. That's where it might have to be. Like with no kids.
so you have
And that's
no,
the thing, you see-
if you have no
You see,
kids,
it's cool until the marriage part, and it depends on what you're going. Because I know with some religions, yeah, they want you to convert. Some you don't need to convert. You can stay yours, and people live like one does their religious thing, the other one does. Maybe one might even partake in the other ones, and just because that's their spouse, and they want to just
yeah.
be a part of what they do or whatever. So they'll take in and stuff, but. Like the
Well, say-
extreme ones, like to fully convert. Like if they're both about their religions,
Yeah.
that's I don't know. I don't even know how that would. Maybe you just can't be together because it depends on how extreme, like how serious the families are, because they're definitely going to be involved. As much as they shouldn't have any say in what's going on, if you're religious like that, usually most of the time the family has to be involved, or the family is involved in decisions and stuff like that.
So
So
as
I couldn't even say that. That would be a really hard one to like.
yeah, I think if you raise a good point. If you don't have kids, I think it's a little bit more easier, right? Because you can either decide, okay, well, I feel strong about my religion.
go
You
your
feel strong
ways.
about your religion. Let's just separate, and
Maybe later on we can
maybe
try
later
it.
on we can
Maybe,
try
I
something
don't
else.
know.
But for
Yeah.
now, I'm focused on others. Now, if you have kids in the mix, right, and later on in that relationship you now practice to be a Muslim, or
This is before they get to 18 where they can make their own decisions.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. So you have young kids, and then you're not practicing Muslim, or you're practicing Catholic, or practicing
Whatever
Christian,
religion you are,
right?
yeah. Just using those examples.
How do you now? Who takes the lead and say, listen, I want our kids to be raised like this, or I want our kids to be raised this way? To me, this may sound sexist, but
Because it is. They say. Anytime someone starts off with stuff like that, it's going to end up being that way. But I get what you're saying.
I really do feel as if
These are opinions, folks, not
this is my
facts.
I really do feel the male or the man in the relationship should direct the family as a whole in regards to which practicing religion they should go forth in, right?
Yeah.
So again, I'm going to revert back to caveman days and back in biblical days. It was the man at the head of the household, right? And not to say that women don't make proper and good decisions, but it's always been, if we want this to go, if we want this to work, the person that has the bigger voice, because men aren't, and I think we can all agree with this, men aren't emotional thinkers.
Or aren't emotional thinkers?
Aren't emotional. So when we,
You know what, I think-
for the most part, when we think about, when we want to adjust things, or if we want to coordinate things, or if we want things to move, we sit back, we say, you know what? Let's do it this way, let's do it this way, let's do it this way. I tend to think that females tend to run on emotions, and that's when they make decisions, right?
They do, but I think men make emotional decisions. We just act like it's not.
Yeah.
Because we think it's, that's an emotional decision.
True.
If your whole thing is, I'm the man, I think that's a little bit emotional in there too, because
Right, but-
you're in our feelings about it. We just don't cry if we don't get our way, or what, in a sense, or like get that dramatic about it, but you're still in your field. We may not show it. Like, we could sit here and make a decision and everyone can laugh about it, but deep inside, the man's probably not happy about it. He's probably pissed off and crying inside, but he's not showing it. A female doesn't care, or a woman, sorry, I don't want to say female, but a woman doesn't necessarily care. Like, they'll let you know, like, you fucking hurt me. Like, I didn't like that. They'll let it. That's why we say, that's an emotional decision you're making. The man's making an emotional decision too.
But I think
So I think we do. It's just shown in different ways, or we were emotional about different things.
but to be a leader, and especially in your household, right? You shouldn't make decisions based on emotions.
But you shouldn't only make decisions based on mine, because people have feelings.
Right.
You can't ignore someone's
Oh,
feelings.
I completely understand that. But historically,
Doesn't
this may come off.
But history hasn't always been right.
Right. This may come off as harmful to whomever, but I'm just being honest here. Historically, males don't tend to base their decisions on emotions.
And historically, it hasn't always worked. Look at the way the world
course.
ended up. We had
100%.
slavery.
100%.
If there was some emotion behind that, maybe we wouldn't have had slavery. But the man were thinking logically, we can make money off of them. F feelings, let's do this. But maybe if they were thinking with emotions like, these are humans. We make money and but these are human beings. Maybe it wouldn't have gone on that long. Maybe it wouldn't have happened. We don't know this. So we can't really, looking at history's been bullshit. Run by men. So we can't be like, the man, we make, you need to be sometimes emotional, sometimes not. Sometimes you need a blend of both.
That's right.
It needs to, we keep thinking that it needs to be one way. You need to think this way and only logic thinking. You can't only think logically because you have emotion. Why? Because if we thought logically, governments would be working together. It's emotion. Look at Trump. Trump is pissed that people did things, and he's running on emotion. I'm getting this guy back. I'm getting this guy back. That's emotion. If we just don't take it, when we see men do it, we make it as it's a strategy thing, or it's a smart thing to do, and this and that and that. But if it was a woman, I guarantee if a woman was going at people, we'd be like, she's all emotional. Why is she in her feelings? Why is this and that and that? But Trump's heavy in his feelings right now.
Right.
Making decisions on what he feels he should do. He ain't making no proper mind decisions. Decisions that work for the people. He's making decisions for himself.
I think using Trump is a bad example.
But that's you
what I
can't say that, because that's an emotion. That's a man making emotion. You said caveman thinking.
I said predominantly. I didn't say all. I said predominantly. So there's one of a few in a bunch.
Who's been presidents predominantly? Men, not no women. And look where we've been.
Let me ask you something. Why?
Look where we've ended up in this world.
Why?
Because men think they run everything. They didn't let women. Yes, because the brood, ha, boom, boom, boom. We can beat up on women. We can do this. We can do that. That was the male mentality. It started shifting after a while because you realize you need a woman. They still, obviously, we're way better than we were in the caveman days. But they're still around where there's countries that are run by women, and
Germany, I think, is one of them.
I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing anything bad. Doesn't mean people might be like, well, you don't hear great. But the thing is, you don't want to hear bad things. You don't want to hear anything about a place, really.
Yeah.
You can hear, you know, well, you look it up and it might be good things, but realistically in the news only really reports bad things.
Yeah.
You don't really hear bad things now about places run by women, or you don't even know if it's run by a woman because they don't want you to know that, because they'll be like, oh, look, there's another place that's being run decently or run well by a woman. There's some places that aren't, and there are places that are, but you're not hearing about that.
This is sort of like a catch-22 in a sense, because a man will get blamed. It's like, be a man, do this, do that, do that, do that, do this, do this. Okay, well, if you want me to be a man, if you want somebody to do all this stuff, let me make the final decision on things, or make the man make the final decisions.
But that's what I'm saying. What is be a man? And be a man to me sounds like
that's the thing.
Sounds like based on the person, whatever that person thinks, that's what being a man is. Because some people say being a man, as you said, is the brute. Yeah, you know, I'm in charge. Some people are saying being a man,
But
is
some
being in
women-
touch with your emotions, knowing what a woman wants.
But
or
some women,
this and that.
but some women will actually look to the man to take. We can all agree. Well, majority of us can agree. If you're in a relationship, right? Females or women,
They want a man to make.
you want a man to what? Take charge, be in charge, right? So when you're telling a man to be in charge and take charge,
They want at certain points.
hold on a second.
Right,
When,
go ahead,
when-
yeah,
when-
yeah.
when you're telling a man to take charge and be in charge, if you guys are living together and you're in a household environment, you should take that same type of concept in that atmosphere. You want me to take charge, therefore I'll make the final decision. I will take your input. I will take your advice. To
Yeah,
me,
I
it
get
sounds
that.
kind of similar. You can't tell a male to do this, do this. You should be acting like this. You should be saying this.
Yeah.
All right. You want me to be a leader. You want me to take charge. Then I should, in the same sense, have the final decisions on major moves.
I agree with you in that.
Right.
Yeah, if someone's telling you take, then
But
yeah,
that's been historic though. We've always had that title of the man taking charge.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, taking charge doesn't necessarily mean no feelings, no emotion. That's bullshit. You're dealing with people. That's the whole thing with kids. That's what I'm saying when adults are like, don't cry, don't this. What do you mean? Take it. Certain situations, yes, don't cry. Like, I don't want you crying because you didn't get the lollipop you wanted. Like, no, you're not crying for that. But like, shit, if someone hurts your feelings, don't tell your child, don't cry. There's no need to cry. Because you damn well know you were crying as a kid, or you cry now as a grown man by yourself where no one is around you. You're still crying, no one sees it, but you're still letting out your emotions. Why is that allowed for you? But as a kid who don't know how to really control their emotions all the time, they can't cry. Don't get me wrong. But I don't just tell my son, don't cry. I tell my daughter too, yo, what are you crying for? I ask too, like, what are you crying for? Okay.
And that's the rule that you
There's no need to cry for that. And I'll tell them, like, you can cry. We're not saying you can't cry, but this is not a moment for that. So that's the thing, like, everything shouldn't be, if it's a man decision, just because someone says, okay, the man needs to make a decision, doesn't mean you can't make an emotional decision.
Yeah.
Just don't make it only something. Just depends on the situation. To me, wrap it up. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I got
it all
you.
depends. It all depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Right.
And again,
being a leader, I don't think it should just be one person. But if you want one person, there's nothing wrong with that. Because, like you said, if someone's telling someone, be the leader, make decisions. Then I get that, right? But if it should be discussed, basically, it should be discussed on, okay, are we gonna share leadership? Do you want me to be do you want me to have final decision? But obviously you have say in what goes on, but you're gonna say, hey, this is what I wanted to do, what do you think?
Yeah.
I'll do it if you want. If you say no, no.
That's the way it should.
I don't think that's the way it should be.
Yep.
Because if you just say, I think this and this, I think it should. But if you think no, then we go with that. No, because you want that.
Yeah.
Right? If you say no because, well, no, I just don't want it. No, that's dumb.
Just for the sake of
Yeah.
disagreeing.
If it's like I said, it comes back to logic. If it makes sense, then both of you should be able to make a decision. I think it should be shared.
Shouldn't be an ego thing.
Yeah, but it should be certain parts, like you said. If someone is dealing with one part of the family life, yeah, maybe they should make the final decision on that. If this person is making more decisions on here, then this person dealing with that should make the final decision. It shouldn't just be, well, this one person is overall because I make all the money.
Yeah.
Boom.
Makes sense. That makes sense. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. All right. One last one regarding relationships, right? If your kids are okay financially, so they're in their teens or they're in their, late teens, early 20s, and they've developed their relationship-wise, their careers off and running, and their health is okay. Would you move to another country with your spouse to live out your golden years, leaving your grown kids behind?
Yes.
Well, you answered that quickly. So you don't mind leaving your early 20-year-old child or late teen-year-old child behind to fulfill your dreams and your aspirations?
But they're
To retire.
they're on their own.
They're on their
They've
own.
already,
They're-
okay.
they're good, they're
They
good.
moved out, they're living their life, they're taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
Why can't I go where I need to go? You left.
Me,
That's what you're supposed
me
to do.
personally, that would be hard. I mean, yes, if there's a,
Leaving them,
leaving them
you're
in like a
moving
whole
somewhere
different-
else.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're moving like you're gone.
Okay.
Like you're moving to like the Caribbean, for example.
Okay.
That's hard for me to do. I would have to really think about that, right? Because if they get hurt, if they're in an accident, right? Or if they're in the hospital.
You a doctor?
No, I'm not a doctor.
So what are you
Say
gonna do?
if they're, well, I could be in the same country and run to the hospital.
What are you gonna do?
I'll be there to comfort them. Whereas I can't comfort them. I can't comfort them from a whole different other country.
If they're in the room or they're knocked out because they gotta recover, they're gonna be sleeping. What are you gonna do? I still have time to fly in. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Not on-
unless you are. I want to play the other side. I get it. I don't want to make it sound like it's that easy.
Yeah.
To just get up and go. Like, obviously, if everything is fine, like they're good, like their life is good, they have good job, everything's nice.
They're not filthy rich, but
You
they're
know what
okay.
I mean? No,
They're okay,
I'm not
yeah.
talking about rich, but they're good. Like,
Yeah.
they don't need me.
Yeah.
They don't need me.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
I have no problem finding somewhere. I'm not just gonna get up and go, but I'm gonna look for somewhere nice, whatever. Obviously, I'll look for somewhere that's close enough, maybe to where I can still get to see each other, but it doesn't have to be like, oh man, I'm so far where it's gonna be every 5 years, or it has to be a family reunion. We're only gonna see each other. You know what I mean? Like me leaving, we lived in the States and I was saying, I'm going to go back to Canada. Okay, whatever. I'm living in another country, but okay, even if it's the islands, okay, I'm going to go they live here, I'm going to go live in the islands.
Yeah.
What, a 6-hour flight or something? Like, it's not that
Would you-
drastically far away where we can't, you don't need me every day. You're not seeing each other every day if I'm living here. If that was the case,
Yeah.
that's different, but
Say your heart and your soul is like in Trinidad, right? Would you coax your grown children at that point to come with you? Or would you say,
if they have kids and stuff, no, because
no, say they don't have kids. Say they're okay, they're financially okay, their health is okay.
Well, it
but
depends on their
you yourself, you're tired of living in Canada. You don't want to live here anymore.
But my
right?
situation is done. I'm retired. At that point, hopefully I'm retired. You know what I mean? Or I can retire. They can't. I can't just get something to come to get a job. The job market, unless you work from home and you're mobile and you can just need an internet. Then I should come here. I'll tell them. I'm not gonna force them, but I'll say, hey, come live here or shoot.
Yeah.
Come live here for 6 months. When it's winter down there, come here and then go back summer over there or something. You know what I mean? It's cool.
So we had a good conversation last night, right? And if your kids don't want you to go, but this is something that you and Jen want to do, right? You and Jen think, listen, we want to retire in Jamaica, we want to retire in Italy, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And your kids do not want you to go, even though they're financially stable and they're okay. See, they don't have kids, but they're okay here. They don't want you to go. Would you still consider staying in Canada? Or would you?
We'd have to talk. I gotta figure, okay, why would you want me to go? Are you gonna?
You're my mom and dad. I want you guys close by.
Are you gonna take care of me? Are you gonna take care of me?
I can't promise you that, Dad. I can't
Okay,
promise
well
that,
then
Mom. But I want
can't
you guys
promise you
nearby.
that I'm staying here. You want me here for what?
So you're willing to cut the line
You
straight
want
and
me? You no, because you need to tell me why you want. I need the truth. You want me here to babysit for you when you want to go hang out. Just be honest about it. You don't need. What do you need me here for?
Yeah.
Because when you were in your 20s running around, you didn't need me. You were going to. You didn't ask me to come hang out with you then. So now when I'm ready to go do my thing, you want me around for what? Why do you need me here?
Off-screen TJ, what do you think? You have your son grows up to be...
Don't get me wrong. I would definitely want to be near my parents and like whatever. Because I just like you said, if something happens, I want to be able to get there. But logically thinking, what
can you
can
do?
I do? I'm not a doctor. It's not to say I can. It's different. Like living in the same household. Yeah, if there's old and whatever, that's different because yes, I can make that phone. If you're home every day, you can't be out all the time. If you're home all the time with them. Yes, that's a different story because I can make that call that can get there quicker than them waiting for someone or not being able to make the call themselves. That's a different story. But if I'm living on my own or, just you have no kids in your house with you, they don't depend on you in any way. Even if it's financial, I can wire you money. That has nothing to do with it. But it's like a physical thing. Your child is not disabled in a way or, they don't need you in that aspect physically there.
Yeah.
They just want you there because emotion or just around, because if I need a hand on something, you're there. That's selfish thinking on my part if I'm a child asking, and that's selfish thinking on my child for wanting me around just for their personal sake. But you're going around flying here and there, but you don't want me to leave the country. What? That makes no sense.
That's a good argument.
Right?
TJ, what do you think? What age are you willing to cut the cord from your son and say, listen, I want to go fulfill my dreams and retire off nice in the country that I've always wanted to go to? Would you leave him behind?
To be honest, I'm in that predicament right now.
Word?
Yeah, because there's other job opportunities, right? In Calgary or all that stuff. But then back in my mind, like, my son's going to be in high school, and I'm going to miss that, or
Yeah.
mom and grandma need help.
Those situations, and you still have a young. We're talking about kids growing. You know what I mean? He wants to see his kids still go do stuff.
Your son is still relatively young, right? So you kind of unfortunately have to put that on a back burner. Right? So that's understandable.
Situation. Yeah, that's an understandable one.
But let's say you're now approaching 40, 50, 55, 60, right?
Okay, to get that scholarship, he gets a scholarship to a college or something now.
Yeah.
So he's good there. Like you know what I mean?
So he's good here, right? Now, do you want to stay and watch him grow and flourish and be around him?
You waiting for that NBA sign, or you're gonna dip out now?
Or
like,
would you
okay,
say, you
he's
know
good.
what? You're good. You're stable. It's time for me now to
still reach
leave you
me.
behind. You can still reach me
wherever I am.
But now it's time for me to go and live out my golden years where I want to live. Are you able to do that mentally?
Okay.
You able to do that?
I tell you, it's really just kids.
Yeah.
If they're grown and they're stable, especially this day and age, technology and all that, you're gonna miss me. Pick up your damn phone and I know. After a while, you want that presence. You know, you want to be around it because you want to do stuff. You know what I mean? Like, but in the aspect of not being able to see them and them not see your kids go, you got the phone. Quick, boop, boop, boop. Hey, see, look, hey, grandma, blah, blah, dad, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Hi, mom. All right, I can do it again tomorrow. You can do it now. In an emergency that happens or whatever. Video, if you need that person's help for something, whatever. As they're getting ready to come down, whatever. Like, you have all these technology. Everything now, it makes it easier to be able to be apart. It's just the physical. After a while, yes, I get it. Over time, you want to physically be with someone. That energy is different. Yeah. But as in just to be able to keep in touch and at least see them grow or whatever, you have that. You can see them every day through the phone.
I see what you guys are saying. I think it would be more difficult if they actually don't want you to go. Like to have that conversation, mom, dad, I really know that I know you guys want to do your thing in another country, but even though I'm okay, I would love for you to stay. It would be hard for me to look my child in the eye and say,
okay,
I hear what you're saying, but I gotta go. Quick, like that's a hard conversation.
Little example. I know it's not the exact same thing because you do come back home eventually, but it's like when you're ready to go out.
Okay.
You and the wife want to go out. Kids are like, no, I don't want you to go. Don't go. I'm gonna miss you. And they cry and cry. But
Yeah.
you still got to think. It's like, why do you want me here? Because guaranteed, before you even were ready to walk out that door, were they playing with you?
That's true.
They didn't know who you were in that house.
Yeah.
But the moment you were ready to step, no, why do they want you there? It's for their comfort, their own reason. I'm just saying, they're kids, so that's different. But they're children, they're little kids, so it's different. But at the end of the day, they're not necessarily want you there because you're the only one here. I've been playing with you the whole time. Da, 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 da. No, they just want you there for their own reason. You're coming back. Mm-hmm. I'm coming back. Mm-hmm. I know when you move away, whatever, but we can still communicate. Even when I step out the house, I can video you. We can see each other. You're like, there's all these things now. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's hard.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not the easiest thing because you get used, especially if you do see them. You have like a routine of maybe even once a month. Mm-hmm. It depends on the routine we have. That can make it easier or harder to leave. Like if we don't really see each other, you know what I mean? Like if this is over time, then I can do it. If it's like right away, if you move out, I'm not leaving the next day. Okay, we're gonna dip. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that type of leave. But if you had like 3 children and the last child now has been out the house for like 5 years now and everyone's established, okay, yeah, I'm thinking about going somewhere else. I don't want to be here no more. Like everything that we've done and needed has been done. We want a new adventure for ourselves. You moved out the house and gone. You have your own adventures. Not to say you're still living here. We need to pay the bills still for the house and all of that. And even if you wanted the house, okay, we'll give it to you or take the rest of the payment. Okay, now we can have somewhere to visit when we come home. And it's the same thing. It's like going to college. Now it's just us going away instead, right? You stay here. So. Yeah. But it depends on the routine. Like if you see someone every day or once a month, you have that routine. Yeah, it would be hard because now okay, damn,
this is a massive move.
I'm not seeing them that once a month, or I don't have the opportunity to maybe even see them twice a month now. Now it might be once a year. Yeah. It might be once every 2 years. So yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a tough one. Shout out to anybody that has kids and have to make a major decision because whatever decision you make in life and you have a family, kids always come at the top. As how's it going to affect them emotionally, financially, all that stuff. But hard one.
Okay.
What do you got next?
All right. I want to do this creative. Create. Okay. We're gonna do. Oh, this is part of the random. This is a random question too. All right. So we're in the random section, but skip that one.
Okay.
We'll do this one.
Okay.
All right. Because you got that by what 1:30? You got that.
1:30. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So all right. So create an all-time superstar cast using different characters from different shows.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can use, I guess,
like a mix-up.
Can you use, are we bringing in cartoon?
Yes.
Adult cartoon or like?
Yes, anything. Right across the board.
Oh, man,
but it has to go in
whatever
title, like father, son.
Yeah, okay, so,
mother.
I was saying, yeah. So, okay, you need a father, a mother, son, daughter, and for fun, we'll throw in a pet. Okay?
Yep.
Were these examples or are these your picks?
Those are my picks, by the way, because I don't want you picking my picks.
Okay, so we'll go through your picks.
You sure?
Yeah, so it's out there and they know already.
Okay, so a superstar cast. So the father,
this couple is crazy.
This is my favorite one.
This is a crazy couple, bro.
The father, if I'm creating a sitcom right off the bat, the father would be Al Bundy. I've always been a fan of Al Bundy.
I know you're a Bundy fan.
Trust me. The mother, Vivian Banks.
Which one?
The original one. Yeah, the original one. The original one. The original one.
Yo.
The son, Carlton, from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Why? He, for the most part, sticks out of trouble. Smart dude. He's focused on education, higher learning, and not to put anything against Will, but Will was kind of goofy. You know what I mean?
He was a nephew. He was a nephew. It's okay.
No, he was considered a son. He was like,
considered, but he was a nephew.
Yeah, but he was a son to somebody.
Yeah,
like he was.
Yeah, I know someone. Yeah,
he was a son.
Mom,
I understand
to his mother. Yes.
Right.
Right. I get what you're saying.
But I would still pick Carlton to be the son. The daughter, Lisa Simpson. Again, she's
This guy.
This
guy wants smart kids.
Yeah, she's focused on an education. She's very smart.
This guy wants some boring kids, eh?
She's quick-witted, right? She can take.
Yeah, that's because she had Bart.
She had Bart, right?
Without
So
Bart, she ain't quick-witted, maybe.
So she's kind of used to that verbal abuse. So
Carlton ain't gonna make her
She can
quick-witted.
take a hit, right?
Okay.
And
I guess she can play the sax, Carlton will dance and sing.
There you
Alright,
go.
we got that dynamic
And she's
duo.
actually Lisa. She was talented too.
Yeah.
Right? She was mad talented.
She can play hockey.
She can play hockey, right?
I like the pet. Go ahead.
And the pet. Now I had.
never even thought about
hold on
this.
a
This is
second.
crazy
I
stuff.
had a debate with Karen last night about this, and you're probably more knowledgeable in it than I am. For my pet, I chose Alf.
I see why.
So
She's not a human.
was Alf a pet,
He was,
or was he an alien? He was an alien.
He's an alien. He is
But
an alien.
but when he became part of the family, it's almost
was
like he
their
was
pet.
he wasn't even really a pet though.
No, but for them to pass him off, no, but he stayed
He was
away.
more.
He
I
stayed
saw,
away.
I
Actually,
saw
they
him
didn't
more
want
like I saw him more like a family member.
He wasn't seen, right? They
Of course he was seen.
But no, I mean by other people. Only the family was allowed to see Alf.
You sure about that?
They didn't, because how do you explain Alf to your neighbor? Who is he? Where, like, they don't want him being caught, so he had to hide anytime people came around. He couldn't stay out.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I think any show with an alien, you're not exposing the alien out there, you're hiding them. That's what I think it was. So I don't think he was considered even a pet. He was just hidden. He was a family member, but they had to keep him. They had a cat. I think they had a cat. They had a pet cat. So I don't think Alf was a pet, but I can see why you would.
Yeah,
put him
I would
as a
still
pet.
choose him as a pet. So, yeah, I'll choose him as a pet. I'm staying with Alf. I'm staying with Alf as a pet. I'm not changing that. Yeah,
I didn't even really think about.
So real run through: Al Bundy father, Vivian Banks mother, son Carlton, daughter Lisa Simpson, and my pet is gonna be Alf. What do you got?
For father?
Yeah.
This is a big, like, so you're like going, are we doing just TV shows?
Anything.
See,
Anything. It could be anything.
Dude, that's
Anything.
too.
Just pick one. Pick one.
Broad.
Pick one.
Oh.
Could be anybody. Remember, it's your sitcom. It could
know,
even be an
but it's
entertainer. It could be an entertainer too. Anybody.
Oh, man.
Friggin'
Oh, okay. Oh,
Chris
yeah,
Brown is your brother.
Hell
Anybody.
No. Hell no. Hell no. No, you know what? I take him as a brother.
Chris Brown?
No, I'll take him as a brother. But not for this. I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying hell no to him as a brother.
Okay.
If I had to have a brother on the show, I could rock that.
Okay, give anybody. Go.
Father.
Anybody. I know I said from other shows,
Mike.
but let's change it and put anybody. From entertainment. Anybody from entertainment.
I gotta bring things down. Okay, I'm gonna keep it as a brother. I will say. I have to say Michael Kyle.
Michael Kyle.
Yeah.
As a brother?
No, father.
Oh, as a father. Okay, sorry.
As a
Okay.
father, I might have to do Michael Kyle.
Okay.
As a mother, damn, that Vivian.
I know that you know I picked Vivian Banks. I'm like, yo, Akil's gonna get. Akil might pick this one still.
It's a good one, but you know what? I'm gonna go Claire.
Claire.
Huxtable. Ooh. I know that's your girl too. I'm gonna go Claire. I'm gonna go Claire Huxtable because she can handle Michael Kyle. She can handle Michael Kyle. Yeah.
Claire versus
Because if
Vivian.
I get a little bit of trouble, I know she got my back. I know she'll straighten me out. She's a lawyer. You ain't messing with me. She'll cuss you out in lawyer terms too. Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
So I'm good there. I'll go with those two. Like just as it's coming off the head, if I really sit and think,
No, I got
there
you, I
might
got
be a
you.
different decision, but it's trying to go off the head.
Yeah.
As a son for the show, see, I want to go Junior because him, like
Junior from where?
From my wife and kids.
Okay.
Because those two are funny together. But you know what? I want to be a little different. I want to pick a different show. Yeah.
Could be anybody, bro.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's too much. That's to run through.
Yeah. You don't want to be disrespectful either.
See, I'll
Who's
go Jesus Shuttlesworth. What do you mean? See, you're going crazy. You're giving me too many options. I don't want to pick that. But no, I don't want to take too much. I don't want to take too much time thinking about it. I should have thought about it before. My bad.
a young Ray Allen?
No, not Ray Allen. I said Jesus Shuttlesworth. You said characters,
Okay, my bad.
right? Ray Allen's a human.
Okay.
That's it. Character-wise.
Okay, okay,
No,
yeah.
that's what we got to do,
I
right?
got you.
Right. So. Yeah, because
But yo,
I gotta act.
he be beating you in basketball though, like daily. You're cool with that?
I'm not the father. You just said I'm creating. He's not playing me. I'm the director. I'm the producer. In that aspect, no, I put Denzel as a father. I'll put Denzel as a father. I don't know what character.
You know what?
That's the only thing. I don't know which character to use
I didn't think about
for
that.
Denzel. There's too many characters.
No, I'm
he
still
has.
picking Al Bundy.
That's what I said. Right? Michael Cobb, because it's a father role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll do that. Son, I said Ray. Daughter,
No, you said Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Jesus Shuttlesworth. As a daughter, who can?
I really thought you were gonna go back to Cosby for this one.
No. For a daughter?
Yeah. No?
No. I'm gonna go. Who would give some spunk to that role?
It could be someone in entertainment as well. Music-wise.
No. I want to stick shows.
Stick shows?
I want
Okay.
proper characters, like
Okay.
people who actually act. I know I went off with Jesus Shuttlesworth, but
Beyonce has some acting roles.
yeah, but I
Under
need a
resume?
character. I don't want Beyonce. I need a character role.
Okay.
I don't know what character I'd use for her. I know I'm keeping it all black here.
You don't have to.
I know I don't, but I don't know which way to go.
Fuck, I
outside
choose
that.
Lisa Simpson.
I know,
She's yellow, but
but
yeah.
I think she got a little black in her.
Possibly.
That's that jazz.
And her mentor was actually a black jazz player, but
Honestly, the thing that came to me that popped in my head was Lisa Turtle.
Lisa Turtle.
Yeah, Saved by the Bell.
Oh my gosh, good one. Good one.
And as a pet, my pet monster.
Where
Straight
the
up.
fuck did that come from?
You know about that. What do you know about My Pet Monster?
I remember the cartoon.
Yep, that's it. That's what I'm using.
That's
You got
a
Lisa
good one.
Simpson. I got My Pet Monster. It's
That's
a
a,
pet.
that's a good one, yep.
It's a monster, no? It's a pet monster. I put the handcuffs on. It's a doll. I take it off. Comes alive. I can carry him anywhere I want.
As a newborn baby, shout out, just an asterisk, Stewie.
Oh yeah. Or I'll take Tommy or Chucky, Rugrats.
What? Oh, I think it's good.
Chucky doll?
I was about to say, Chucky.
I said what?
Yo, your family is dead. Your family's dead the next day, bro. No, you
Should
can't.
we go into my next segment? Should
ahead.
I go into the next because that kind of leads into it?
Go ahead.
So, Jen was Off-Screen Jen was asking me a question.
By the way,
yesterday.
off-screen Jen needs to stop being off-screen Jen. Right?
But don't worry,
'Cause
that's gonna be the mystery for now. We'll make the
Because
mystery.
Jen
for
has
now.
some very good opinions and words of wisdom. She has to come on. Off-screen Jen, make an appearance, yo. Come on. I'm telling you to come on. I'll put the poker stuff behind, we'll save it for another day for another argument.
bitter.
Outside of that, I'll let that simmer. But you need to come on, man. We need you on here. Go ahead.
Okay, so she was asking a question. That was something she saw, and it was they asked a question. I kind of changed it up a little bit, but the general question was, if you were to be in a horror movie for a year, which one would you pick? Like if you had to live out a horror movie for a year,
That's a good one.
which one would you pick?
That is a good one.
Right? Now, obviously people made up stupid ones, you know what I mean? Like just stuff they probably didn't like. It's not really a horror movie, whatever. Somebody were bringing up stuff and they're like, oh, I would just be like, for Carrie, you know Carrie?
Of course.
Right. People would just be like, oh, I'll just be
Walking
friends
slowly with the blood scene.
Right? People are like, oh, I'll just be friends with her, right? Or this, I just wouldn't do this, or Jaws, I wouldn't go in the water. I'm saying, okay, that's cool, but then it doesn't become a horror movie. Like, if Carrie doesn't get mad, it's not a horror movie, so she has to get mad. So, and people had like broad answers and went everywhere. So I just kind of brought it down a little bit. So,
I already have
I don't know if I want to do it for.
A year would be hard.
That's what makes it.
So live it out for a full year,
Or you have to you have to survive the horror movie. So like
Oh,
It's for a year. You got to live through the horror movie, right? So I just kind of narrowed it down to 5 just to make it a little more interesting.
I know mine is on there already, but
And
go
you
ahead.
have to, and this means you gotta live it, like you gotta live. You can't like it's gonna be a horror movie. They're bad.
Yeah,
You
I got you.
Buddy them up really in a sense.
you,
I guess
I got
that's what people are gonna say, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you have to survive a horror movie, which one would you pick? Okay, so 1, Nightmare on Elm Street. 2, Halloween. 3, Friday the 13th. 4, Child's Play.
Okay, good. So far,
5, Scream.
Fuck! You already picked one. Well, those are good ones. Mine is Scream.
You would pick Scream?
I'd pick Scream.
Okay, what would be your logic to live out Scream? Why would you choose that one?
You know why? I'm always having dreams of me running away from something, right?
Okay.
And I don't know what it is. I always feel like I'm getting chased, or something's always attacking me.
Yeah.
So I can actually, and I always survive. That's why I'm confident that I can actually do this, right? I like the aspect of, at the end of the movie, finding out who the hell that person was, right? And surviving.
Okay.
As opposed to the other ones that you had mentioned. We still don't know who the hell.
But remember, there's 2 of them. So when do you realize? Because remember, Scream, it was 2. It wasn't just one person doing it. It was 2 of them. All right, so.
Yeah, I'll still go with Scream.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the fact of just, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but that person was actually close to that group, right?
Yeah, it was.
So they were
it was-
actually
it was
it was their friend.
The boyfriend.
Yeah. So to figure out that someone was actually close in my circle of friends,
Yeah,
I would find that very interesting, very compelling, to be honest.
But you're saying you could survive that?
I can survive that.
You can survive
I
Scream?
can survive. I can survive Scream. I'm not surviving Jason. I'm not surviving I'm not surviving
Okay, well, the one
Michael
way-
Myers.
One we're not surviving, what I said off the bat would not, is Nightmare on Elm Street because you're
dead.
in your dream. Like, he comes in your dream. So it's like, what the hell? You can't sleep? That's messed up. The other ones, like I said, for some reason, I've watched, which one did that? Halloween, I don't know, he has some superpower where he can't die.
That's right. So you're dead.
Like every time they did some ish to him in one of them, and like, okay, he had to that. No, this guy came, like, all of a sudden he's still alive.
So then why would you want? Why
Friday
would
the
you pick
13th.
these then?
No, these are your options.
To survive.
Yeah, it has to be difficult. Like I gotta.
You're not surviving any of these, bro. There's no way you're surviving.
You did. There could be a way. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But okay, so those one. Even when she asked in the broad thing, first thing that came to mind was Child's Play, Chucky.
Chucky don't die. That's another one.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's a fucking doll.
You're dead, yo. Chucky
No.
don't die.
He's a little doll. I'm gonna just put him in a fucking safe, lock the safe up. That's way like he's not.
He always finds a way
With
to
no
come back,
knife, he can't do nothing to you. No. Fuck out of here. What
He's
are you
coming-
doing?
he's coming back, running
Come
with-
back again.
with his
I'll
midget
do it
feet and the
again.
knife, yo. You're
I'll
not
do it
surviving
again.
Chucky.
Let him come. I'll do it again, B. Yo, out of all of them, that's the one you have the best chance to survive out of. I get the Scream.
Maybe.
I get what you're saying with the Scream, but these are all grown adults that think. I know it's a doll. It's possessed. I could just find someone to unpossess the doll, possibly. I have an option there.
Okay.
If I get a hold of him and he has no, I'll smash up his face. Like,
All
I'm
he needs
taking the pieces. I'm thinking like I have a better chance lasting in that than any of the other ones that were as an option.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Aside from like being their friend and not upsetting them and all that foolishness that people want to say, to survive it, I think I'd have the best chance with Chucky. Just
Because you're making fun of his stature. Shout out to all the people that are under 4 feet. No disrespect, but
it's a doll.
Man's just saying if like yo,
it's
man's
a
just saying if
4-foot
you're like a 4-foot person with red hair and it's like it could be a knife, you got nothing on DJ H-Troll. He's kicking you across like a field goal.
This man said he can,
Mad disrespectful, bro.
my man said he can deal with
Mad
2
disrespectful.
grown adult men coming for him.
They're skinny. Well, it's Scream, bro. I can take either one of those. I'm pretty sure I could take either one of those and survive.
I mean,
These characters.
I mean,
you're either dead the first day, or most likely
No.
Yeah, man, you're dead. You're not surviving any of these except for Scream.
What do you mean?
You're not surviving Friday the 13th. You're dead. You're not surviving Nightmare on Elm Street.
But people
You're
died in
dead.
Scream too. What do you mean you're dead? Scream's
But
still going.
but you survived.
There's still
look
more
at look at the
people.
look at the reporter. What's her name from Friends? I
How
forgot
do you
her
not
name.
have more parts? But okay.
She's still going in the last Scream movie. They're still surviving. As a matter of
Okay,
fact,
people
hold on a
survived-
second.
people survived in
Majority
all
of the
movies.
cast members in Scream survived. Correct me if I'm wrong. The cop survived.
There's
The
not-
reporter
they-
survived?
Yeah, but they're dying off in these other ones. They're still
Then the
dying.
later ones, but the chances of me surviving.
But this is a whole
Scream
year.
are-
So those movies are within the air. At some point,
No,
they're
actually,
gonna get
they
you.
made recent Scream movies with
know
the
that.
same character.
But I'm saying, if you put all of those, you're putting all of those into your year. Eventually, they may get to you. You may survive. You may lie. You could last, but it doesn't mean you can't survive the other movies.
No, man, they've made
You
Scream
yeah.
movies that are
I give
like
no. I can
20
give you
years
Scream.
later.
I'm just playing the other end. I give you that. I don't think Chucky's really like.
Chucky's doing the business.
Out of those other ones?
Don't front, bro. You know Chucky's doing the business on you. He's cutting off your neck. He's cutting your shins. Yes, he is. Don't act big and brave.
Scream's doing business on you too, because when you pick up that phone and you want to have that convo, and they come in that house, both of them for you, you're done.
Yo,
You're
one look
done
from
too.
Chucky's eyes, yo, you're dead. It's a wrap.
Nah, Chucky ain't doing nothing, yo.
This
I
guy's
just get a
mad
little
trash,
bride for
yo.
him. I just get a little bride for him, yo. You see, bride or Chucky, she'll deal with him. Don't worry, there's ways, bro. They give you the answers to deal with Chucky.
Okay.
He was possessed. I just gotta get a proper priest. You know what I'm
Fucking
saying?
the
Get
seed-
him a
hold on.
bride.
There's another-
and he had a seed too. Look,
That's-
he has
I
a
was
whole
about to say- I was
family.
just about to say
I'm
that.
kidnapping their family. I'm holding them ransom.
Bro.
What? Yo, give me Chucky.
Explain this logic.
Give me Chucky.
Explain this logic.
I'm turning the tables. I'm
Explain
turning the
this logic.
tables.
So obviously,
I'm turning the tables.
Chucky hasn't died. He's able to have a seed.
I'm turning the tables. I'm kidnapping your seed, kidnapping your wife, and now this is what we do.
Bro,
I'm turning the tables on Chucky.
you see how quickly they kill black men in movies? Yo, right here. prime
No, I ain't
example.
dying.
You're dead, yo.
Chucky ain't killing me.
Chucky's murking you within 5 minutes, bro.
First off, I'm gonna be like everyone else, and I'm gonna get on Chucky's good side. Don't worry, I got you, Chuck. Oh, that white family that messed with you? Oh, I got you. I don't like them white people either. Don't worry. I like white people. Don't get mad.
I got you. All right, I can't lie with that list. That's a good one.
But yeah,
All right, what do you got next?
I would technically take Thriller though.
Thriller?
Yeah, I'll dance with Mike, yo.
All right.
I'll dance along with Mike, yo.
Okay.
I'm like, Mike, let's go get this girl.
I don't know. No disrespect to Mike. God. You know.
No, I know Thriller's not
This
a
is
horror
so
movie. But mans were scared of that shit, though. As a kid, yo, you didn't want to watch that by yourself.
Yeah.
That had you, yo. All right, okay.
Sticking with movies. The next one.
You want to do the black?
What do you got? Another random one. You got another
No,
random
no, no.
one?
I just came with that one.
Sure. All right. What would you want to see first happen in Hollywood? All right. A black 007, a black Superman, a black Batman, or a black Robin Hood? What you got? For the first time, what would you want to see first? Oscar and TJ. Let's go to Oscar and TJ first. TJ, who do you got first? What do you want to see first happen in Hollywood? Black
Batman.
Black Batman.
Black Batman? I like that
See a
one.
rich man take over shit. I hear that.
I got you. Can't go wrong with that one. What you got?
I'm gonna flip it. A White Panther. I'm joking. The Black Panther's get a White Panther. Where would that be? Just straight out of Australia. No.
I could see that happening. No, I'm thinking about it right now.
Yeah, all right. Black people be pissed, yo.
What would the country be? Definitely can't be named Wakanda.
There is one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's a comic book right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
People are kind of.
Of course,
Vexed at
of
it,
course.
right? Of course. I knew it. Okay. I know Idris is supposed to be the black 007. So which one would
He turned that
happen?
down.
I think that probably would happen first if it hasn't already been made.
Which one would you want to see though?
What I want to see, yeah, I know.
I know he's
Out of
gonna-
those
I know-
four?
I know he's gonna pick mine. And I have a good reason why, but go ahead.
See, I would like the 007 and the aspect of, because James Bond was just like, I don't know, just like to see a black man in that position, you know? It'd be cool to see that. But Superman, maybe.
Fucking guy.
Just because, but not Superman, but just a black guy doing it. No, I need a black Superman. I mean, the man to pull up to a scene and be like, hold on, what's going on? What kind of nonsense is going on here? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. You know what I mean? I don't want to just, you need the black aspect to it. So I'd rather hear the dialogue for a black Superman.
That would be.
You know what I mean? And what would the kryptonite be? Like, would it just be kryptonite, or are we gonna change that up to? I'm not gonna no stereotype and be like fried chicken or some stupid shit like that. Watermelon, none of that dumb shit. Like, are we gonna do kryptonite, or is it gonna be something else? The white woman's booty or some nonsense like, you know what I mean? I don't want that. I'm not trying to say I want a black version like that, but. His kryptonite, I don't know who would be Lois Lane. Who would be the Lois Lane? You'd have a black Lois Lane. Who would play your black Lois Lane? Yeah, let's expand that a little bit. Since Superman would have been your pick too, all right, let's dive into it a little bit then. Who would you have as Lois Lane?
To fit that role?
Okay, to fit it, and then who would you want?
Okay.
If they're not the same person.
Let me see how well this guy knows me right now. Let me see how well this guy knows me.
Tyra and Hallie.
Tyra Banks.
I know Tyra's in there. I know Hallie was a little bit for you. I don't know if she's still, but I know Tyra's in there. I know it's Tyra for sure.
We're not going to release, we're not going to say my old adage.
I know, it's okay.
We're going to leave that off camera.
That's staying wrapped up for now. That's paid. You know what I mean? That's a paid one.
When I'm in the grave, then you can say that.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
What I used to say in high school. Right now, we're in our older age, so we're not going to say that. And I know because I just said that, Kara's going to be saying,
we're not big time yet. Yeah. We're not big. We can't get canceled yet. We're not big time.
But there's a reason why.
When we're ready to be canceled, we'll give you that answer.
Yeah.
But okay, Tyra is Lois Lane.
She would be my Lois Lane.
And who would be your Lex Luthor? That was his enemy, right? Lex Luthor?
My Lex Luthor?
Who would be Lex Luthor?
Ben. Story's trying to hurt me. Frig. You're my boy.
Shout out to Ben.
You're my boy, Jamin, but let's be honest. If we're being honest here, Ben, you would try to hurt me like scene 1.
And literally,
scene 2.
Ball would be your kryptonite if he's around.
Facts. Love you, Ben. You're my boy, bro. But you tried to kill me too many times, right? But yeah, it would have to be, like you said, black. I'd have to go. I would love to see a black Superman first. Yeah. One, I think the main reason is when you think about superheroes, when you think about protagonists, you can't really get past the ultimate superhero. And who is the ultimate superhero? Superman. I mean, I grew up being a Batman fan, but again, let's be honest, all Batman had was tools and karate kicks.
He had his brains,
he had his brains.
Yeah.
But when it comes to being the ultimate superhero, I mean, you can love Denzel Washington and all these other actors that play heroes in movies, but you can't really beat Superman, right? So to have a black person play the ultimate superhero.
Yeah, because literally you need to just keep kryptonite away from him. You need to get that from that planet. So really, you couldn't beat Superman.
Facts.
In that aspect, I get that.
Yeah, I would love to see that first. In reality, what do you think is, I think you already mentioned it, but what do you think is, of the 4, which is the closest to actually happening?
Oh, 007.
You think that's the closest to actually happening?
Yeah, because I've already heard talks about it.
He declined it though.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what his reasoning was.
They might find someone else to do it. They could get,
we're talking about Idris Elba, by the way.
His other Idris, Idris, what's his name? What's his face? Dance some Idris.
I'm not too sure.
He did Snowflake.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Snowflake was called, right?
Younger guy.
Snowfall, sorry.
Younger dude?
Snowfall, yeah. He's in the new F1 movie.
I think I know what you're talking about.
New F1 with what's his face? Brad Pitt. He's in that new one. That's it.
You know who would be a good 007?
I could see him doing 007. I could see him playing that role. Or the man that they go to now, Michael B.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
But I don't know if they'll want to use him right now to do that. They'd have to. He's still hyped up. He's still hot in the aspect of like, I don't know if people will turn on him now because they'll see him too much or so. That's why I would go with Dansum Idris.
Listen,
his name.
This is gonna sound totally off kilter, and forgive me if I'm gonna offend a lot of people. But You should actually appreciate this. You know who would be a wicked Superman? And let me make my point. P. Diddy. Yo, man comes out straight out of jail. He's beating federal charges. Again, I don't support anything Homeboy did to get him to that point. You know, he has his own little thing on the side. He made some criminal decisions.
All the negative stuff we don't support.
But if you think about it, man escaped some serious things, bro.
Yo, I heard he got some other charges dropped on one other case.
He got some civil charges dropped.
against him,
Yeah.
yeah, against
So
him,
for
yeah.
him to make any type of, and that would be pure comedy, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess that his kryptonite would like fucking be baby oil.
It would have to be, I'm sorry.
That would be funny. P. Diddy as Superman.
I hear what you're saying.
The S on the, or the D, I was gonna say the D on the chest, Diddy? That'd be tough still.
would be Lois Lane.
The lowest lane. Well, yeah.
I'm sorry, I know. Don't please don't be mad at us for laughing, but
You'd have some future. I mean, I know it's gonna sound wrong, but
yo, every scene is a different person.
I mean,
Because the amount of women this guy had, every scene would be a different person as Lois Lane. Like, man would turn his head, turn back, it's a different Lois Lane.
and again, I don't think. Listen, I don't mean to make fun of the situation, but you kind of can use a look-alike Cassie, maybe.
But yeah, I don't know if you.
I mean, they were.
Yeah,
an item,
but
right?
Lois Lane never really turned on Super. You see, like she went against Diddy.
But she loved,
which
Cassie,
makes her had all the right to, right? So
right. But if
you'd have to be someone that's that still like by his side. So I don't know who that. That's what I'm saying. It would change every scene.
Fuck, I just created.
Who would be Lex Luthor?
50. Come on, bro. 50.
Yeah, but 50's more. 50's not really going after him. 50's just
no, 50's going at him.
No, but going at him as in jokes. He didn't go
man.
No, he didn't go at him as in as a man like. I guess he would be the funny Lex Luthor. I'm talking about
Just like how Diddy would be the funny Superman.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying the actual in the funny aspect, yeah. In that aspect, yes, I guess you would make him or Mace with the 50 mask on. That's Lex Luthor.
Oh, that would be.
Like you think it's 50? They get him, they pull it off, and it's really Mace behind it.
Where's my money? You'd have to say it really slow. Yo, Diddy, where's my money? I can see Mace being Lex Luthor.
Because remember, you wrote for him and shit, so
Yeah. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh,
Yeah, we need to make that happen. Yo. We need to write a letter to Hollywood saying, listen, we need some famous black actors to play these monumental roles that you guys have only been reserved for predominantly white people, right?
Yeah.
And there's people out there that can do it. Listen, I'll be
It's
Superman.
just funnier, like when you convert like these like the white movies and you have like now you change into like black. We have the ability to just make it funny.
Shout out to Dwayne. We came up with an idea years ago. It obviously never came to fruition, but I'm pretty sure this has been mentioned in Hollywood before. But there should be a white slave movie. A white slave movie. You know what I mean?
Now, would you be serious?
Yes.
Or would it be funny?
No, it would be serious. Not like the Django where it's kind of funny, kind of serious. No, like I mean a serious movie where there were white slaves. Yeah, completely reversed.
Completely reversed.
I think that would make a ton of money. A ton of money. A ton of money.
We'd have to change some things because then it's
Like what? No, leave everything the way it is. Nothing has to be
I
changed.
mean, as in, no, I know, but it's like, okay, but you're not. All you're really doing is putting a black. But if you're keeping the same dialogue and everything's the exact same, all you're doing is putting a black person. It's not gonna. You gotta change certain things. Some things like they're not gonna be white people picking cotton. Okay, what
would they
funny
be
about
picking?
That? That's what I'm saying. You gotta find something, not to make it funny, but that relate. Like something that isn't cotton. Because okay, they're picking cotton. Oh, okay. I don't know. To me, it's just not gonna make. It's not gonna make me run to the movie to watch it just to see white people pick. It's gonna be the way they're treated. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got to be picking something a little different. Okay, the colored only, no whites, but maybe a little different. Not necessarily just beating them, but the way they speak about them. Oh, is that rain? It's the rain, eh?
Damn, here I was just talking about enjoying minus 40-degree weather.
And Rain said, "Hey, I'm gonna make another appearance." But yeah, like
I'm wondering why that hasn't happened yet, though. They're
not gonna allow that.
Why not?
That's white people.
Homeboy from the billionaire. What's his name again? Medea.
Yeah.
What is his name?
It's right here. It's right there. Because you said Medea, that's all that's coming to me is Medea. But I know.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry,
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. But again, he probably has all that because he hasn't touched that yet.
Tyler Perry.
If he touches it, just listen. If Tyler Perry ever makes that, I'm guaranteeing you.
He's casting me.
No.
Okay.
Within the year, you're gonna hear some serious bullshit come out about him. That's when they're gonna try and take him down.
Well, something's already happened to him now, recently.
No, but it's little stupid things they're doing. It's nothing big. He hasn't really tried to, as far as I know, he hasn't really tried to take over a white man yet. He has his property. They're fine. They'll let him have land to film. You have your studio and all that. When he's ready to make a big move, that's when you're gonna start hearing some stuff really start coming out about him.
Why do we have
Not
to-
these rumors of him being gay and this.
TJ.
Who cares about that?
Why do we have to wait on Tyler Perry? We can do it ourselves.
Because we don't have who has to approve it.
Put it on
is the
Tubi.
white man.
Put it on Tubi.
It still ends up. Yeah, but
TJ,
you want
we
to
get you know any white
but
people?
that's
You know
gonna
white
be a
people.
joke. But
We
that's
know
gonna
some
be,
white
you're not gonna. It's not gonna get seen by the people you want it to be seen on Tubi. It's not gonna get taken serious. People
We could
only-
do it. We could do it
most
independent.
people
We
look
could
at-
do it independent.
Tubi does have movies that are serious that that we've watched in theaters and stuff. But everyone hears Tubi, they just think ghetto, under budgeted black
Okay, hold on a
movies.
second. Okay, but we can do it.
We know different.
We can
I'm
do
not
it.
talking about me and you.
We can do an independent thing and submit it to
Yeah.
TIFF. TIFF is a big platform.
Yeah, but it's not gonna go past that after because someone's gonna
You
find
never
a
know.
way to shelve it, bro. It's not that easy.
I think we
it's
should do
not. You can do it. It's not a problem being it done. They will let you do it for it to get put out. They don't care if you spend the money to do it. Go ahead. You just wasted your money. We're not gonna allow it to get put out there.
Would you be a slave
It's
owner?
gonna
Would
be
you,
shelved.
Would you catch yourself as a slave owner?
Fuck yes, I'm gonna be a slave owner. I'm beating the shit out of all of them. Say something dumb to me. Breathe.
You know I'm laughing.
Get back in the field.
'Cause
Get back in the field.
I can actually see him doing that. Go back to picking those crackers. Nah.
Why'd you wake up? Did I tell you to wake up?
I can see that happening. I would love to do a movie
That's what the white people are
where
afraid of.
white people are.
That's what they're afraid of. They think that's what we're gonna do to them. That's why they don't want it to. They think every little thing we're gonna
No, but it's just a movie. It's for entertainment
beat them
purposes.
for
right?
it. They're gonna, but that's what they're scared of. But remember, movies tell things. So if they allow that, that's them. All these movies are telling us things. We just don't have it. They're just doing it slowly, in little increments. Since it's Back to the Future, all of these things, they're telling us things, but they're not thinking. So if that gets put out there, they're gonna be white people. Look at it like, yo, this is what they want. This is how they're gonna treat us if we allow it to reverse in any way. We give them any type of freedom, or we give them this and that. That's why certain things, they don't want you to take over a network. They'll give you can have something underneath the network. You can have your own, all of this underneath us. But the moment you try to be at our level, rumors are gonna start flying about you. Yeah. All this stuff is gonna start flying about you.
I think.
So I want that. Oh,
I
don't
honestly
get me
think.
wrong.
I
I'd
honestly
love to
think
see that.
eventually it will happen. I think
love to
someone's
see
gonna produce.
I think if
it
it's done, and that's the thing, if it's
it has to be done right though.
That's the thing, right for who? Right for us? Oh, it's not gonna get put out there. If it's right for how the white person wants it, the white man who runs, it's gonna be watered the
down.
F down to however.
understand that.
You might have it's gonna be watered down to the point where you're gonna feel sorry for the white person. That's what they're gonna want. We're not. Us. I'm not talking about us.
I didn't say anything.
I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the general public.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to get watered down for you to feel like you'll be like, hey, but then you'll still feel for that white person in the movie that, oh man, look.
But then reality,
But we're not gonna
reality,
feel for them.
reality will sit in and say, this is just a movie. This never happened.
but the
most likely it will never happen.
The
But it goes to
reviews-
show you how black people are actually treated.
And the people that are giving the reviews going to have to be black people and stuff, because if you get the typical reviews, those are the ones that are going to try and spin a little sympathy for the white man. They'll still put it like they'll still praise the black man or whatever, however it is, but they're still going to put a little twist in their article to be, make you try and feel for. I'm not feeling for none of them. Yeah. I'm not going to feel for that, but I'd love to see that as a movie.
Yeah.
That
We still got some
be
time?
Sick.
Or do you have anything to do? You have anything?
I don't know.
Okay, real quick.
Go ahead.
I want to get your insight on this.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
What do you think about BET canceling the BET Awards and the Soul Train
What does it
Awards.
make it re-image? Okay, so is that they're trying to do re-image? Is that the real thing?
Sure.
Re-image it in what? Mind you, I haven't watched it in a long time, either one of them. So I don't know if budget-wise it started looking smaller or whatever it was, because I know there's certain things after COVID and certain things, just the budget or the look of it just has gone down, maybe because the budget's been less. But I just probably think it's.
Do you think?
I don't want to say it's. I don't want to say it's the higher ups. Like the white man is canceling it. I could
Well,
be the
there was a rumor about
It
that.
could be a
Actually.
budget thing. Maybe no one's watching or liking everything about it. I don't know. I honestly haven't heard.
Does it hurt the culture? Do you think for them to
Yes,
change it?
because it's your award. So now you look like unless you still emphasize awards and want that a part of your achievements to say yes, I won an award or whatever.
Yep.
Now that means you're gonna have to depend on Grammys. Like I know people didn't look at like if you're within the hip hop community, yes, I think it hurts because the hip hop awards, it's hip hop awards.
Yep.
It's catering to hip hop. Whether you put it up there as a Grammy, that doesn't matter. If you put it there, then that's to you. If you getting a hip hop award is like you winning the Grammy,
Yep.
who am I to say no? It's not the same thing. Someone else might say that, but there's people who don't care about Grammys. Or the Grammy has been looked at as like it's no big deal because it's a popularity award.
Yeah.
So I think it hurts I think it hurts black people.
Absolutely.
Definitely, because it's taking something away from us. We're losing something again. Is it on us because we didn't watch? Like I said, I haven't watched one because I cut cable. I don't even like I just stick to the streaming services. So maybe there's somewhere
raised
there.
a
Maybe if Netflix brought BET and started streaming those stuff, I'd watch it on there because I'm already paying for it, right? It's on there, but I haven't really searched out for it to say. So maybe I'm part of the reason if it's fan wise. Not being watched, why it thing down. But again, product wise, even when I don't watch it, when I see comments and stuff, I only hear, oh, this was the only good part about it this year. The award sucked or this and that. So
Yeah, I think you hit the nail right on the head. I think the rumors that were swirling was like a lot of people these days, they don't actually watch the full award show. They just go the next day and watch the clips of their favorite artist performing, or when this person got presented with an award. So I think they were saying that they just didn't grab the amount of audiences, or in recent years, that they've done in previous years, right? And that's due to online streaming or people just catching certain glimpses or certain clips of the award show itself. So they are losing some money and some viewership. And also, there was a rumor that it's sort of like the genesis of white people taking over how the business and how the company is getting run.
because BT is probably still owned by, at the end of the day, the white
Right,
man.
but to piggyback on what you said, it is taken away from the culture. So it is sad to see them indefinitely suspend these cornerstones of BET, but
And
we'll see what happens.
I don't watch as much too because I don't know the majority of these artists. I don't care to really watch them perform. Certain ones maybe I'll think, but so again, it may not even be for me, right? I'm an old head, so it's on the younger guys to watch. So maybe they're not watching it. I know it's all their peoples that maybe perform stuff, but maybe they're not watching it. Why? Again, they're going to say there's other services, there's other things, there's other options. But again, at the end of the day, I've said this in one of the other episodes we were talking about. It's your product. Is your product good enough? Are you just putting something out there that's getting lost in the mix because it's the same as everything else? Because you're not gonna make it. There's too many. As you said, there's too many options. You gotta stand out in an aspect. And I haven't heard anything to say, oh, let me go and watch a full award show. None of the awards, don't get me wrong, none of the awards are doing it. So it's not just, oh, I'm watching all these other awards and I don't watch the BET awards or the Soul Train awards or whatever. I don't watch any of these awards because, again, I don't know, I don't follow the art. I know them. I don't follow all of them. Like, the popular ones, the pop ones, yes, I know who they are. If they perform at a Grammy or whatever, maybe I still don't even watch it. Maybe I'll check if I hear something good about it. But yeah, I need to hear something or something has to happen, or it has to be people interesting to me that I want to see on these awards.
Yeah.
And you hear a lot of these awards aren't even going to the person who should be winning. So it's like, why am I watching?
Yeah, and a lot of these things, this could be also strategic because when you take away something from the public and it comes back like 5, 10 years from now, it comes back even bigger and better than ever. And that's when they get that viewership back plus that, right? So it could be that they're just seeing how the waters are right now, and they're already staging a comeback, like say in 2 years or 3 years and 5 years.
But you should say that.
The public has been out of this for a while. They're hungry for it. All right, let's put it back out and
But
see
you
what
should
happens.
say that. Don't say, just say, all right, next year, or you know what, we're gonna suspend it for the next 2 years because we want to make it better. You know, we want to do the research. We want to find whatever it is. You don't have to explain it to us, but that just sounds like we're not making money on it. We're going to stop. And if you beg for it, then okay, we'll put it back. But that doesn't mean they're going to give you a better product.
It almost sounds like they're giving up type of thing on it.
Yeah, it's like we're not gonna, we don't want to try something. Again, like I said, I haven't watched it, so maybe they did try stuff. But again, reading from comments, it doesn't sound like it was getting any better. It just sounds like maybe they even budget got less and they just catered to the less budget and whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but
And it's kind
the
of
product needs to, nowadays, a lot of things, your product has to stand out and has to be, I guess, has to be better somehow, or you just gotta
it's funny
pop
too.
out at the right time. Maybe they just need to come back at it, find a time to come back. Like you said, like, okay, maybe people are tired of the awards now. The other ones aren't gonna do any better, so these guys just step out, wait 3 years, you said, and then come back with a better award show.
I always find it funny they took out even something that was like a niche in the later on years. The freestyle, what do they call
Ciphers.
it? The cipher.
Like,
I don't
even
understand
that.
why they took it out.
I would see, but I would have checked even the years that I didn't watch the whole thing. I would check for the ciphers.
Yeah.
I haven't checked for it recently because I haven't heard anything either. Usually you hear like,
they
oh, this year the
put it out,
ciphers.
For some reason it stopped.
Even if I heard it was garbage, I might just to click it just to see. You know what I mean? Like that they should keep. If they do bring it back, you need to keep the cipher. That was a great thing that they came out with.
Yeah.
Right, because you're hearing guys, you hear people you do know, people maybe you don't know.
That's right.
Someone can get discovered, or you know, you could maybe even ruin someone. I don't know. It hasn't really to me, I've heard, but
BT has made some weird changes. Even when they took off 106 in Park, that should have. I can even
that
see,
they could bring back now.
Yeah, I can see that thriving right now.
Different way.
Yeah.
But it's I know it's digital, but still have a crowd there. Have them if you still interact.
Because there's nothing like that.
Yeah.
To me, we have podcasts. I get that,
But it's nothing like that. Maybe that's what we need to do here.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to turn a little 106. But they did try that here. They did have a 106. I seen it. It wasn't a big thing. It was like a local thing. It was I can't remember what it was called. Sorry, but it was basically like a 106. It was a 10 something and something. And they did a little. They tried their thing. You know, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Big that they tried their thing. I think they may still have it doing, but it's a local small thing, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, BET can. I think they could. They just gotta find the right host.
Yeah. I just hope this doesn't eventually lead to BET like slowly, because you know
But remember, we get different viewership than what they do in the States.
No,
they don't show. That's why for the time being. Remember, there was a period where it was just the same music video show with the exact same videos in the exact same order every day being shown, because they were showing them in the States, the TV shows. Canada, for some reason, they didn't want to pay for something like that, I think I heard. So they're like, all right, well, this is what you guys are going to see. We'll give you this and this maybe at these times, but everything else.
Yeah. But my fear is that this is a slow death or a slow decline in BET as general. I hope that doesn't come. That's not reality, but you know, as things get trickled down till it's like no more and it's obsolete completely. I hope this isn't what BET is going through, and it's just a restructuring phase, so to speak. One more thing I wanted to get your opinion on. This has been in the news for the past couple weeks, actually. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. Sydney Sweeney, right?
The whole jeans catalog.
Yeah, with the play on words and
Beyonce.
I have good genes and stuff like that. Do you think there was a racist tone behind that, or do you think it was just people were looking at it too deep?
Again, I don't know the exact whole story, so I'm just basing off of the little things that I've heard. I know there was, because I know Beyonce had a jeans ad.
Afterwards.
It was after?
So yeah, so
Okay. So the original jeans ad was, I got good jeans, and it was Sydney Sweeney in the pair of jeans?
let me rephrase that. Okay, so Beyonce has been she's had a contract with Levi's for a minute now, right? And she's done Levi's commercials before.
Yeah.
The irony of this particular one is that Sydney Sweeney came out with a jeans commercial via American Eagle.
Okay.
And it was promoting or play on words on having good genes when she was referencing good eyes, good skin tone, whatever the case may be. Beyonce, now Levi's, I shouldn't say Beyonce, sorry. Levi's then came out with a kind of a responsive video about Beyonce wearing her good jeans, right? So there is a play or a touch of race there, but is the original Sydney Sweeney commercial advertising the Eagle jeans, is there a more pronounced racist tone to that? I don't think the Beyonce Levi one is a racist one, personally. But
Yeah. Okay, so to me, overall, it sounds like this would be a wicked jeans war. A little
Levi's and
battle.
American Eagle?
It would be a little fun thing because companies used to have their little battles. It was cool to see, like Pepsi, Coke. You don't hear it as much anymore, right? But it was kind of cool to see them against each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that would have been a cool little thing there. But obviously, in this day and age, everything gets to be taken. People take things serious and want to put the serious tones. Now with the whole, I haven't seen the exact ad.
Yeah.
But you're saying, okay, she's saying I have good eyes, I have good skin, or I got good hair. And they're saying because I have good genes,
And then
or
you-
she's
and then-
just
and
saying
then- and
I
then you-
have good genes also a lot like.
I also have good genes, but it's the play on the words. Like when you say genes, it's a two-way meaning.
Yeah.
Right? Genes
Because-
as opposed to
because
what
they
you're
s-
referencing about how
Yeah.
you
Okay,
their
and you know
parents.
what? Honestly, who said like she's a pretty person? Like
She's beautiful, yeah.
right? She's up there as one of the pretty girls.
That's right.
In the industry, right?
Yep.
So she has good genes. I get it. But what they need to do understand as a company, which that's the thing all these companies have been effing up with when it comes to the black people and stuff. You gotta pay attention to that, right? Because you can see how someone will take that. Especially nowadays, everyone is looking for something to run to social media and be like,
Well,
look what I discovered. Look at this.
Are you
look at
guys-
this.
are you
I want to
guys-
be the first person to see. Look. Look at the racism in this. The good. She says she has good eyes and good hair, and it's just good genes. But you know what they're really saying is her genes are better than yours.
do you guys
She's
feel
not saying her genes. I don't think she's trying to say her genes or the white person's genes. Maybe the person created it. Maybe that might have been their
marketing tool?
in their subliminalness that they might have wanted to throw in there, which they thought they maybe were throwing in. I don't know why you wouldn't think people wouldn't book it, but maybe that's what they thought. That,
And it's the
okay,
last sentence of the commercial. by the
because
way.
they're probably thinking, okay, I can throw that in there, but I can argue it because it said jeans and she's marking the jeans, right? I can just say, hey, she's talking about jeans, good eye, because this is all part of her, right? She has good skin, good eyes, good, so I have good clothes. This is my genes. I have good genes. That's what they're probably thinking. But again, this is how you know they probably don't have any colored or black people. I don't want to say real black people, but you know what I mean, hood black people, like in tune with the hood black people on their rosters, because someone would have booked that and be like, you know what, someone will look at that and say you're trying to say the white jeans are the best jeans. Even though you're not trying to say that, someone's going to see it that way. So you might want to take out the eyes and just have her come out and say, I have good genes. That's it. You could have just left it at that. Everyone would have understood. You're talking about the jeans. They look good on her. Leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
Adding the eyes, the hair.
Yep.
I got good genes. I easily see it, especially nowadays, as a thing. I don't think it's that big of a deal or should be made that big of a deal.
But you can see it though.
Because now you're putting more energy into it, right? If you don't want the energy about it, don't put energy into it. You're gonna make it a big deal now and make whatever they were going for, American Eagle, they're getting it by
That's right.
you. They know it. They know what they're doing. There's been too many incidents in the past with Gap, with who else? I know Gap had the monkey shirts or something like that, and they had a few instances. H&M, I think, was with the monkey shirt. H&M, but I know I think Gap had something. I have a beef with Gap, but that's totally different.
But are those
Right?
but
So
are those
you
intentional?
need to.
Are those intentional? Or is it just
You know what? Yes, is in a sense is I think they knew what was going and they tried to push it and no one stopped it.
okay?
So I think they were trying. They know what's happening. They know what's going to come from it. At the end of the day, it's marketing. We're talking about it. I don't talk about American Eagle. I've never talked about American Eagle. But I'm talking about it because of this.
Yeah.
They know it. And maybe that's what they wanted. The jeans were with Levi. Because they know we put this out there. You guys got Beyonce. If we put this out there, point out her features, and just say she's got good genes, someone's going to take this. Someone will take that as something. They'll run with it, and we get into a marketing war, or we get into some war. But now our name is out there. That's the bottom line for them. They'll take the bad publicity. It's not canceling them. Is anyone saying let's cancel American Eagle? Nope. So okay, that's gonna get left out there. So that's what I'm saying. All they needed to do. I think they knew what was gonna happen. I don't think they wanted anything. I don't think they're trying to be vicious. They were just trying to get a buzz going out there, and they knew by saying the
Trigger.
hair,
Trigger.
the hair, eyes, and they used Sydney Sweeney, who looks like the typical white American girl that you would want, right? Sort of, I guess, blue eyes. She had blonde hair.
Funny thing is, fun fact, she doesn't have blue eyes, but
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Aside
In
from the
real
blue
life.
eyes,
Yeah.
right? She has the blonde hair. She has the body. All of that. She's the it girl right now, as far as I know, because I hear her or whatever, right? So they put that out there, knowing Levi might make a comment. Beyonce came and said something. Now they got their little thing. It's not going to get any bigger than this, really, because no one really, at the end of the day, what are you really going to draw from? What are you really going to draw from this? But they got a little marketing, and that's what they wanted. So I don't think they were trying to blatantly be racist and like, hey, the white gene is the superior gene, but they're just trying to. They're trying to spark something. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing.
Asking TJ, do you believe that, do you think the black community is taking it too seriously, or is the anger appropriate?
I think it's too serious because when Gucci had a ski mask, it's all black with red lips. They didn't know nothing about it. They bought it. Then now H&M, when they had the coolest monkey in the jungle T-shirt, the black kid was modeling it. They still bought it, and
They made noise, but yeah, I guess they still
made
bought it
noise,
too.
but the crazy part is the mom approved the outfit before it even launched, right? With the City Sweetie, they're just mad because her body, right? Like her body, it's there, right? Like you can see her cleavage in the ad. So
She's the American.
Let me ask you something.
girl.
Let me ask you something. Both of you. If she never mentioned eye color, hair, if none of that mentioned, right? And say the video just panned her body going from her tippy toes all the way up slowly to her face, and the only line that was said was, "I got good genes." Would that make a difference? So the visual is there. It's just the speaking word isn't there about her commenting on what she has.
it still got bad.
Yeah, someone would have, because even as you were saying it, I could easily pick out like well, look what they got. Why does she have to have a thin waist? Why she got to have blonde hair? Why you got to pan her down and like?
You're showcasing. I'm playing the devil's advocate. You're showcasing the jeans.
No. Okay, so just show the jeans. Why do you need to show all of her?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you are showcasing the jeans regardless. Or you're gonna show a person in it.
Yep.
Obviously, you got to show the person wearing it.
I got you.
They're gonna be like, why do it have to be her? Why can't you just get an average? You know what I mean? They're gonna find stuff, right? To avoid that, if all you did was just, that's what I'm saying. All you had to do, you could have just had a black screen. She's in the back, or a blank, whatever, white background, whatever it is you want. She could have just walk up, stop. I have good jeans.
Got you.
And then turn and walk away. Again, someone, if they want, can nitpick at it and be, but you know they're really stretching there. There's nothing there you're implementing. Even if in your head, the creator is like, I'm really trying to say white people got the best genes. But there's nothing for anyone to come at you with. You can't attack someone. I can see why, again, they pointed out my hair, my eyes. Aside from saying my skin, maybe, I don't know, maybe she said my skin smooth, I don't know. But whatever it is she said, and then pointed and said jeans. Those are part of, as you said, the double entendre or whatever with the word gene. That's part of your genes. You get in eyes, your hair color. That's part of your genetic genes, not the jeans you wear.
That's right.
But obviously, I'm wearing jeans, so so that I can get where someone will break it down and be like, yeah, you're trying to say the white girl or this white girl or whatever. This is the prototype of what you need because you pointed all that out. And the word jeans, they both, if you say it, I can't. Unless you describe what you're talking about, I don't know what you mean when you just say jeans.
Do you think it's worse that
Levi's
had to
Levi didn't have to do anything.
Do you think it made
They
it?
saw an opportunity. Okay. Let's get on this. We have a black woman. People think this is being racist. Marketing. Why wouldn't you?
But that alone, doesn't that sound wrong the way that you said that,
Levi would
though?
be dumb not to do it. In a marketing
Doesn't that sound wrong though? Because you're using now.
In the world of marketing and money, there's nothing with wrong. The only wrong is when you lose money. If you didn't jump on that opportunity and they find out we just lost money because someone else jumped on that and made money, that's when you're wrong.
So then
they don't care about that.
So it's kind of like they're weaponizing our skin color.
Didn't they do that with Kaepernick and all the kneeling? Didn't certain companies?
No, but there was a movement behind
There was a movement
behind
that. They jumped on and did the whole "we're with you," and after it was done, they're not talking about it. It's the same thing. I'm jumping on a moment.
I gotta disagree with you with that now.
How?
Because
what are they doing now? What are they doing now for Kaepernick?
Because that was obviously.
What move? Okay.
Nothing. But that was a movement. Though.
But they weren't doing anything.
This is just for selling. It's just for selling.
But that's all they did. They did it to sell.
So what?
No, but the soul sex mostly. Like,
bro, think about it.
You see the ad, like she has like no top on.
Okay.
She has a jacket. You see like her back. You see
Sorry, who are you talking about? Beyonce?
No, Cindy Sweeney.
Cindy Sweeney. Okay.
So like her American Eagle ad is more sexualized.
Yeah.
Right. To beat that, who's the biggest pop star?
Beyonce.
Right. Beyonce did it without being
Sexualized. Yeah.
I think the whole conversation with Cindy Sweeney is that you're supposed to be advertising jeans, but you're mostly advertising sex.
But that's how they market anything.
That's true.
Jeans.
I was about to say
any jeans ad I've seen, you're still marketing.
I don't.
Sex.
Okay, but I feel as if, what if it wasn't Beyonce that Levi's came back with?
It could be anybody.
Could have been anybody.
So
Exactly.
But Beyonce's still a part of it.
But
so
I got you. But the point that they chose Beyonce, a black entertainer, it makes, in my opinion, then it's really a race issue now. It's really a race issue. It's really a black.
But people already were talking about that, right?
Well, it's how you interpreted the Sydney Sweeney.
I didn't hear it until he brought up this part about the sex part.
Okay.
I didn't take that.
The
only thing I heard about
wasn't
was the whole jeans thing and it being racist. That's what I heard. This sex appeal angle. This is the first time I'm hearing it. This is what I'm saying. That's why they jumped on with the Beyonce. The sex appeal angle is what? What are you gonna do? Become sexier? No, you're gonna look bad. But if people are on, all they're looking at is, look, we can get the black audience on our side now, because if they think there was a racist connotation in this, Beyonce's willing to do it with us. All right, you come out now and we'll make an ad. If the sexual part is, he said, okay, we'll make it less sexy, but you're beyond what? Who on Levi's is gonna make a statement for them other than Beyonce? Name me someone that models for Levi.
Personally, I don't know. But
Okay, so why would I use just some random somebody
But I'm just saying
to get people
I'm pretty
to
sure
look at
I'm
me?
pretty sure they have other people on their roster, right? That can
But you couldn't
advertise
even
Levi's.
name it, so why put
I'm
them
pretty
out
sure
there?
they do. I'm pretty sure they do. But what I'm saying is just answer this question.
I'm talking about business. I'm looking at a business. I know you're looking at it morally. I get you morally.
No, not even morally.
Yeah.
Simple question. You're bringing Beyonce.
Okay.
Does that bring race more into the spotlight now? Or do you think of it, that she's just advertising jeans versus jeans? You gotta admit.
I'm bringing Beyonce because it's Beyonce.
No,
I know what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm bringing Beyonce because it's Beyonce. Her being black is just another, okay, it's a bonus or it's however you want to look at it, it's an add-on.
So they're using it as a weapon to combat what ego.
Her being black? No, I think they're using listen.
You can't say no, bro.
Okay, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
if my top star is a black person,
Okay.
now I don't go, no, because now think about it. If they went to someone else in Levi, a white person, say they don't have say their next top star under Beyonce is a white person, and they went to them, they're gonna be mad. Why wouldn't you get Beyonce? Beyonce's the bigger star. Why aren't you putting Beyonce out there? Why would you use this person? You want to use another white person to what? Because they had a white person, so you're going to go put a white person out there? No, I'm using my biggest star. I'm combating you with my biggest star. My biggest star just happens to be black. Oh, you all think there's a racist connotation to it. Well, that fits more into my side. That helps me more that I put Beyonce out there. I'm not putting no other person out there that's not hot right now. I know you're gonna. I know you looked it up and you have other stars. That's great.
No.
That's great.
I had to look it up.
But they're black, are they not? So who else does Levi have who's popping more than Beyonce right now?
So you made a good argument. I actually had to look it up. So he's right.
Yeah.
I had to look up who else does Levi's have because I didn't know other than Beyonce. But now that I looked it up, they could have used Kendall Jenner.
Who the fuck is Kendall Jenner? That's worse as a Kardashian.
She's a Kardashian. She has a name.
Yeah, but remember, people are already thinking, you see, if there was only a sex appeal,
Yep.
I get that.
Kendall
But
Jenner's
there's,
attractive.
listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As I said, just told you, I didn't heard that angle. The main angle I heard was about the race. So why am I now going to turn around and take a white woman and put her out there and model jeans to combat or be against or battle with American ego? Black people are going to be even more pissed. What the hell is this? These guys are just saying that the white gene is superior. So now you're going to go put a white person out there and what? What are you saying? White person is superior. So you have to use a black person in that aspect. You can't use the smart thing, yes. But again, I'm not going to just use any person on my roster, just put a black person out there. Because that's what it's going to look like. If I use Beyonce, yes, I can use it. You can come at me with that, but all I'm saying, Beyonce is my biggest star. I'm trying to make money. I'm not going to use someone who's not popping right now, because it says Hailey Bieber, Kendall Jenner. I'm not using these. They're white. I can't use a white person.
They did have the
If it was only sex appeal angle, yes, use anyone you want.
Yeah.
You could use Kendall. You can use Hailey. You can use who else is on their roster? Victoria Beckham, Gigi. Well, Marilyn Monroe's not around.
Yeah.
Princess Diana's not around. But okay, you could use Gigi. You could have used them if it was just the sex appeal angle.
Yeah.
But the race angle came, so you cannot use a white person to battle a company saying the white gene is the great gene or whatever it is they were trying to say. Levi would have to, if you're going to battle that, doesn't matter what company you are. I'm using my top. If their top star was a white person, you can come at it and be like, okay, we're using her and we're going to the sex appeal angle, or she could have been fully closed and be like, I got good genes or something, and bat it that way. But the fact that people were talking about race and it being kind of marketed as the white gene is a superior gene or the best gene, Yeah, I gotta bring a black person out there. I gotta have a black person model it for me. Even if they don't even mention that and all they talk about, she comes out fully clothed,
Yep.
in jeans. These are the real good jeans.
Yeah.
Some shit like that, boom, it's done.
I just think I get the marketing aspect of it, or the marketing
That's how they
angle.
look at, bro.
I just feel I get it, but I'm just saying it's sad that it's now become strictly a race thing. To me,
Yeah.
personally, like it should just be about the product.
It should be, but again, nowadays, anything for someone to catch a fame,
Yeah.
those are the best things. Someone being sexist, racist,
Yep.
or phobic,
Yep.
homophobic, whatever it is. Any of those three, someone can find something you say or do and twist it, you're taking it and you're gonna run with it because it's so easy to get yourself out there. Now you just go on your phone, pop yourself off, say, hey, look at this. Now, this is what they said. But if you look deeper into it, this is what they really mean. Da-da-da. It's like, okay, but that's your opinion. It's not that's what you think. It doesn't mean it's true. That doesn't even mean that's their angle. But it's everyone's opinion now. And if you get a bunch of people with that opinion, then it somehow becomes fact without it actually becoming fact. So yeah, everyone's thinking, oh, that was a racist connotation. That's what. I mean, it could have been. It could have been, but it wasn't blatant enough for you to be like, oh,
And
that's exactly what they were doing.
and that's
But-
strategic.
but when it comes to marketing, all I need to know is that, oh, there's a group of people that think this way. I need them, or they can help me. I don't really have that side, maybe, or I can get more of them. Boom, let me jump on that angle. That's what Levi did with Beyonce. Let's jump on that. They didn't sexy her up or anything because they know if we do that, so they'll have someone will make a problem because they already have an issue with it being sexy and somewhat racist or a racist notion to it. So let's just be opposite of that. Have Beyonce fully clothed and have it be Beyonce because she's black. Doesn't have to mention anything about her. Now she came out saying, I got good hair. I got good eyes.
That's too obvious.
Then you know it's okay, they're just trying to battle race with race now.
Yeah.
But they were battling race, but not in a sense as like the black is superior. No, they're just saying, hey, I got good genes too.
Yeah. And what do they say in Hollywood? Any publicity is good publicity. So
That's
good or bad.
if you can spin it in the way you want. Yep, that's how it is. All right.
That's right. All right.
Do your shout outs? You got any
Shout
hold
out.
on, Let me pull up. It's not too many.
I got one
typicals.
off the bat.
Go ahead.
While you look up. Shout out to a Trinidadian takeout place called Lena's.
We cool?
Lena, I just got that.
Lena's is all right.
Yeah,
though.
Lena's is pretty good. I went there for the first time. It's
I got a
on.
story.
It's on. Oh, don't tell me it's
no,
a
I
bad
do. No, I do
story.
not.
Come on, 'cause I'm just trying to- Don't do that again, man.
I'm joking.
All right, so shout out to Lena's. It's on Rathburn, and forgive me, I don't know
I
the
know where it
exact
is.
address, but you can Google it.
Because there's another shop right beside it.
And I think there's one in Brampton as well, from what I heard.
It's right by the mall. Square One. If you keep going past Square One, there's a little.
Further down near Wolfdale.
Yeah,
Central
I know
Park.
what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. And when you go into the complex, it's on this side.
Yes, that's
It's
right.
green side. And there's another Caribbean shop right here too.
Yes, right around the corner. Yeah, in the same
Okay,
plaza.
yeah.
But yeah, I had for the first time I went there. I'm not too big on Trinidadian food, my bad. But I had a good double. So a good double. And I'm telling you, it only cost me $10. It was this big. That thing lasted me the whole day. And it takes a lot, as you can see, to fill my belly, to fill my appetite.
That's why you have no shirt today.
Listen to me. That fed me from, when did I get it? 5 o'clock? I wasn't hungry till about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. So that lasted my whole shift. So shout out to Lena's on Rathburn. I apologize, I don't know the exact address, but it's in Mississauga. The major intersection, I would say, is Rathburn and Wolfdale, or possibly Rathburn and Mavis Road.
Yeah, it's
Right?
just a little bit past. Yeah, I think Mavis might be a bit
Real quick,
closer.
just look it up.
It's closer than Wolfdale. It's closer
Lena's, Mississauga, Rathburn.
All right, well, while he looks that up, I'll give you another spot that I visited twice now recently because one of the shops around my area had to close down, so now I gotta kind of drive out to get some stuff. But there's another place called Scotty Bonds. It's pretty decent. There's some good Caribbean food. It's not too bad. Oh, here we go. This guy, don't do this to me now. Are we kidding? Oh my gosh. Okay, we got off camera.
Was the food good?
Nah, the food's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Promote the food.
Okay. The food is good. They don't have a jerk sauce. They have a chicken sauce where the first I was kind of like, okay, sure, I'll take it. I was kind of like, it's not, but it's not bad. It's decent. It's all right. If you want, yeah, if you just want some Caribbean food and you're not looking for that like heavy flavor of like a back home flavor, but you just want that feel, you can go to theirs.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's not.
Where's it?
Decent
Where's that?
portion. This one, the one I went to, was on Queensway, like Kipling and Queensway.
Okay.
Just past Kipling.
How's the prices?
It's kind of like everywhere else. Okay. Some stuff they got like combos and stuff, but I mean, I think the bowl I got a bowl. It was about 16. I think it was like 15 and change. Okay. For a bowl, but with the bowl you can get different like toppings. Like I just kept it basic. Like I just had rice, sauce, chicken, and coleslaw.
Okay.
But she added some rice because I didn't take all the other stuff, and like added like half another piece of a chicken and do as much sauce as I wanted on there. So, I mean, you can get that. If you just want something to nibble on for a Caribbean flavor, just get that feel.
Okay.
It's not too bad. It's a decent supplement for now. But apparently there's something else I need to hear. So when we wrap it up, I want to hear this.
My bad. Number one.
Wait, are we going back and making this? Are we making this correction from the last?
Yes, I'm making this correction. So I pronounced it wrong. It's not Lena's.
Leela's.
It's Leela's. So
Roti and doubles.
Leela's roti and doubles. I apologize, my bad.
We're not being paid for none of this, so
Yeah,
no
I'm
one
doing
getting-
this.
is
What do I
off-
say? Pro bono.
Pro bono. They don't even know that
They
we're
didn't even
shouting
know,
them out.
but well, I told her that I'd give them a
Okay,
shout out.
yeah,
So, but it's called Leela's, Leela, apostrophe
I've
S.
heard about them though.
Yeah, roti and
Yeah.
doubles. The location is 900 Rathburn Road West, again in Mississauga. So check them out.
No, yeah.
I got one other surprise shout out. He may fist me up. He might fight me when I say this, but I don't give a crap because he's half my size. So get at me, dog. I don't give a crap. I'm gonna mention it anyways. Don't know if you knew, but Mr. Give me a second. I want to make sure I'm introducing this right. Mr. Louis Brown.
Oh. We need the singles. We need the
Mr.
singles. What's happening here?
Louis Brown
Getting married?
made a proposal to
Oh.
his future wife.
He's actually getting what?
During Jerkfest. So he went out on stage. He went out on one bended knee.
Yo.
He had Tyrus Riley bring her out on stage. And Louis Brown went down on one knee and said, "Will you marry me?" So, shout out.
But hold on, don't leave me in suspense. What did she say?
There was a hesitation. No. She's a very beautiful, kind lady. I spoke to her very
Okay.
briefly yesterday.
Sick.
She seems very well spoken, very well put together. So shout out to her and shout out to Louis. And very proud of you, brother. Very proud of you. So give me a shout out there.
Oh,
Give me a shout out
man,
there.
that's big. That's big.
Big move.
That's big.
But I have to mention that.
Hey.
You might fight me. You might say, "Yo, what?" But it is what it is. Congratulations. That's a big move. Proud of you, brother. And
We need you on the show, bro.
I already told
We
him.
need singles.
I already told him.
Okay.
I told him.
We
He
need him.
knows. He knows.
All right.
But yeah, shout out to Louis, man. Congratulations.
We can make him our third member.
That's right.
And of course, shout out Mr. G's Auto Care. Check them out when you can.
She just
you
fixed
need.
Karen's car last week.
Okay,
Muscle
nice,
issue.
nice.
Running smoothly now, so
Nice.
thanks again, Chantel.
And gotta shout out my boy DJ D Nice, still
D
holding
Nice.
it down, doing all the great parties and weddings and all that. If you want a wedding DJ, look him up on Instagram. You can check us out. Also, I can lead you to there.
Yeah. All right. And shout out to the man behind the camera screen. We call him TJ, otherwise known as TJ.
Mr. Denavals. Hey, you know they have
Mr. New Look R&B, Mr. Chris Brown wannabe.
in Dixie Mall, they have a small meat, what do you call those, kiosks, or like the big, and they have something called TJ Meats. I was like, yo, TJ, they're using your name, B. You gotta get that done.
Yeah, but without your support and your expertise, TJ, this wouldn't be possible. So shout out to you, brother. We appreciate and we love you, bro. Oh, and happy belated birthday as well.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Went to the barbecue yesterday. How old are you, TJ? 34. Yeah.
Ray Allen?
And how many gray hairs do you have so far? One.
That you can't see now because it's chop off.
TJ.
Don't worry.
As my wife told you yesterday, don't pick them off, yo, because they're gonna come back in bunches.
Yeah, leave them.
Let it grow, bro. Let it grow.
Let them grow. That's wisdom right there.
But welcome to the almost 40 club, bro. Happy belated birthday. And as well, we want to give a heavenly birthday shout out to Mr. Courtney Hudon, who celebrated his birthday last week. And you know, we miss you, bro, but we celebrate you here on earth like you're celebrating also in heaven, I'm sure. All right, so happy belated birthday to you, and we miss you, and yeah.
And are we having a special episode for next?
So next week, we're gonna have a special episode of We All We Got. We're gonna do another outside barbecue. We have a couple of special guests coming through to get another female's perspective of.
We might make a different look.
Might give a different look, yeah.
But we'll do something. We're gonna do something.
Yeah,
we'll do something. We'll get something.
We'll
together.
brainstorm some stuff.
Yeah.
But it's to get some more insight and aspects and opinions from a female voice. So.
Because we want you.
That's
on
right.
Here, we want your opinions, all of that. We need your aspect, because just hearing the male side isn't all that fun all the time.
We have to have that debate.
We want that.
We need a second part to that whole bed part.
Yeah. Well, for next
next
one,
time.
we will have some female women guests. So don't feel left out.
And one of these days, we're gonna get TJ on this couch. We need to see the ladies.
And then we'll go behind the camera.
The ladies need to see that. The ladies need to see that. Hold on a second. The ladies need to see that.
Not yet.
TJ, you single?
Not yet. Yeah. It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Facebook status complicated.
You're getting on the couch, bro. Ladies need to see that face.
Yeah. If you want to see that face, we need you guys to, we need to put that out there.
That's right.
We'll start a GoFundMe.
All right, so it's been another episode
Yep.
of All We Got.
Yep.
Till next time, till next week. Peace out.
All right. Got you. Yeah.